start with the Jets. We're going to add more teams in now. Here we go. So we're going to go and create we're going to go in here to settings. Wait a minute, that's not it. We got to figure it out here. Let me see what we got here. User teams. New character. Eagles. And no player, no coach. We got the owner. League settings already set up. Can't change them. All right, so let's go. Eagles, Jets so far. We're going to run a bunch of teams here. So let's go. Let's add another one here. We're going to take control of the Raiders. Maybe the Chiefs, too. You know what? Let's take control of the Chiefs. Really shake things up. So we're going to go. Take control of the Chiefs. We got the Jets, the Eagles, and the Chiefs. We'll do 3 teams. We'll run 3 teams. A lot of work to run more than 3 teams. I mean, my head would be spinning if we did more. Okay, so start off with the trades. Here we go. We're going to start trading away here. So, we're going to get this trade thing going right off the bat here. Here we go. So we're going to start by trading. So let's go. Who's ready for trades? If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also, smash that like button for me. All right, so we're going to take the Chiefs. They got rid of Tyreek Hill. We're going to go and really shake this Chiefs team up. We're going to get rid of a lot more than that. So we're going to start by getting rid of, they bought in all those wide receivers, right? Well, we're going to go ahead and trade Juju Smith-Schuster. Send Juju over to the Broncos, okay? Now, we're not going to do that. We're going to send him to the Arizona Cardinals. So Juju's been traded to Arizona. We're trying to come back with a first-round draft pick, okay? So we're going to get their first-rounder. We give them Juju, and we give them a future, too, and that should get the deal done. Let's see. Nope. So we're going to have to give them a future 2 and a future 3. We're giving them 2 picks for the first-rounder. Nah, they don't want that. All right, so we got Juju in the second. We're going to have to give them 2 twos. We'll give them this year's 2. We'll give them next year's 2. We're going to pay high to get that first-round pick, and we did it. We sent Juju away for 2 second-rounders for that first-rounder. So we acquired a first-rounder. So we're going to start building the Chiefs up with first-round picks. That's the strategy here, folks. So we're going to start sending players out. So we're going to trade another player here out of this roster. We're also going to put a new player in control. So Pat Mahomes is being traded, right? So we want to trade Pat Mahomes. We're going to send him to the Steelers. So Mahomes will be a Steeler. Okay, so what are we going to ask back? Well, we're going to ask for one of their best players. We're going to ask for Najee Harris, go into Kansas City now to play football. So Najee Harris will be a building block we get back from Mahomes. We also want to ask for not just Najee Harris. We want to get another first-round draft pick. We want to get back 2 first-round draft picks and Najee Harris for Patrick Mahomes. Will they do it? All right, we got 2 first-rounders here, so we're loading up on first-round picks to rebuild the Chiefs. The goal is to get the Chiefs to deepen the playoffs with a new build. So, we sent Mahomes out of town. Let's go look at their depth chart now. What we got is here, we got a rebuilt team. We got Chad Henne as a starting quarterback. We got Najee Harris and Hilaire as our running game, so we improved our running game twofold. We also got rid of Juju Smith-Schuster, so now we got Hardman, Scanling, young guys like Gordon Moore, Ross, and Coleman will get some looks, Kelsey's staying put. We're not going to trade Kelsey. So we're going to keep Kelsey. We're not going to touch the defense. We're going to keep the offensive line together, see if they can help Hemme. We do need to get a veteran backup quarterback in here, though, so we need to go make another trade. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and trade something here to get a good, solid, maybe a replacement for Mahomes, actually. You know what? So we are going to flip it around here. We're going to call the Saints. And we're going to get Taysom Hill. Bring Hill in here. Bring Hill to Kansas City. So you got to bring some players, not just draft picks back. So we're gonna go get Taysom Hill here. We got to get him. So here we go, Taysom Hill. He comes into Kansas City. We gonna set away a 4th-round pick in this year's draft to get Hill. All right, they don't want that. We're gonna set them 2 4th-round picks here. Now, if they don't do it for 2 4th, we're gonna have to throw in something else, of course. So we have to throw in this year's 5th-rounder. So we're going to give them 2 4ths and a 5 for Taysom Hill. Good, solid player. They won't do it. So, okay, now we got to go pull the 4 out. We got the 2023 4th, the 2024, 23 5th. So we got to give them up. They're really being shysters. So we got to give them 2 4th-rounders this year for Taysom Hill. But it's a good deal, so we'll pay it. 2 4s and a 5 get us Taysom Hill. So now we got Hill in here, okay? So now the plan is to go into the depth chart, right? And say, okay, we don't got a quarterback yet, but now we got Taysom Hill on our roster. So now we got a solid backup to Kelsey. So we got Hill backing up for Kelsey. That guy can do some things. It's a good pickup. Now, we're going to start it here, but let's go to the other teams here. You know, that's what we do with the Chiefs. We rebuilt with a couple of 1st-round picks coming in. We had a draft pick death. We got 2 1st-rounders. So we're going to try to get a quarterback that way in the draft. That's what we're going to do with this, okay? That's the strategy. So we're going to say goodbye to Mahomes. We got Najee Harris, a pretty solid player. We'll go get a quarterback in the draft next year, maybe sign another guy for a 1-year deal to come in. We got a team. Mahomes now is playing for Pittsburgh. So, here we go. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to go over to the Eagles. We're going to start shaking the Eagles up. Here we go. Switch to the Eagles. Here's what we're going to do. We got some depth here with this, so we're going to make a trade here, of course, with the Eagles. The Eagles need players. Now, Kelsey's off limits, so we're going to call, first trade the Eagles make, they're going to call the Titans. Eagles are saying, all right, Miles Sanders, get the hell out of here. Goodbye, Miles Sanders. You go to the Titans. Derrick Henry to Philadelphia. We'll throw in a future 1. Plus, we'll throw in one of our 1s this year. So we get up 2 1s for Derrick Henry. Well, they say no. They say no deal. You ain't getting Miles Sanders and 2 1s for Derrick Henry. So, Eagles say, okay, fine. You know what? Give me another player on your roster. So we're going to keep Mahomes as a quarterback. So we're going to go to tight end and grab Austin Hooper. So we're going to ask for Austin Hooper. We're going to give him a future 3rd-round pick for Austin Hooper. Will it get done? It's close. We'll throw in a future 5, and that should get the deal done. We get Austin Hooper in Philly. There you go. Austin Hooper to the Eagles. So we bring in Austin Hooper. That's the first guy we bought in. We bought in Austin Hooper, right? So, okay, the Eagles now add Austin Hooper to the depth chart. Okay, good player. Depth at tight end now. We got 2 solid tight ends, Goddard and Hooper on the roster. A thing of Whiteside now, a 3rd tight end. That's the way it's going to line up. Wide receiver. We got Smith and Brown. We're going to keep them 2 out there. We're going to maybe make a move here. We got Pascal, so we got 3 wide receivers. We're going to run with that. We got Hooper coming in. We're going to look for a defensive player here. So we're going to call the San Diego Chargers and say, okay, here's the deal. We're the Eagles. We want to trade for your big-time defensive player, right? So we're going to go out. We're going to try to get Bosa, right? So the Eagles are going to offer a lot for Bosa, right? So what do we offer them? A future 1. We're going to make a deal here to try to give them a future 1 for Bosa, see what they say. They're going to say, nah, I don't think so. Okay. We're going to give them we're going to give them the 1st-round pick here this year. Boom. We got Joey Bosa wearing an Eagles jersey. Okay, so now we bought in Hooper and Bosa. Got 2 new players, 1 on defense, 1 on offense to tighten the Eagles up, okay? We're not going to play much more with it. We're going to keep it going with what they got. So you had Austin Hooper as a 2 at tight end. You bring in Bosa at the left outside linebacker. And you just let it run. You say, all right, Bosa's going to be out there starting. You know, you got Hasim Reddick out there. He's now moving to the right side, looks like. He'll play the right side. You got Bosa. You got good linebackers now. You got Bosa in there. So we're going to go and we're going to say, okay, you got to cut one player. So we go down the depth chart. And we're like, hey, you know what? Let's get a guy, Tyreek Jackson. We don't need him anymore. So we'll cut him loose. Goodbye. Good luck. Happy future to you. All right. So the Eagles are set. Now we go to the Jets. We're really going to shake this thing up. The Jets need a lot of work. So let's go. Let's start making problems happen here. The Jets are going to make a lot of trades here. So here's what they're going to do. Jets need a quarterback, right? So, you know, you got to go out there. You got to say, who's out there at quarterback? So we target Joe Burrow, okay? Joe Burrow. So Burrow, we got to target him. Now, what's it going to take to get Joe Burrow? Are we going to give up the middle linebacker Mosley? Let's try to give him up. We're going to give up the left end Myers and try to pack them two and say, let's go, give me Burrow. No, they say no way, they hung up on us. They want a left outside linebacker. So let's see who we got here. Who we got on the Jets? It's a left outside linebacker. All right, so thanks for joining me today here. We're doing Madden 23. It's a week of the draft. We're going to do some football for you on this Magic Monday. All right, we're going to offer them Quincy Williams, 26 years old. We're going to offer them the future first-round pick, of course. We don't want to give up this year's first-rounder. So we offer a first and a second plus Williams. When they make the trade, they say, no way. They say, you're off your rocker. I say, okay, hang up the phone on them. We ain't getting Burrow. So let's go down and call the Chargers. I'd say, all right, how about giving up your quarterback and Justin Herbert? We'll give you a 1 or 2 and Williams. Let's go. Nah, they won't do it. All right, so we move on. We call the Cowboys and say, all right, let's talk about quarterback Dak Prescott. We're giving you 2 1s and Williams for Prescott. Let's see if Dallas does this trade. They're going to get the number 4 pick in the draft now. Nope, no deal. So we gave them 2 1s and we gave them an outside linebacker. I mean, what else we got to give these people? So we're not going to get Dak Prescott. Let's just hang up the phone on them. Let's call the 49ers. We got 2 1s in shop. We're going to go after a couple of pieces here. So let's go get ourselves a couple good pieces. So let's go after Brandon Ayuk. And let's go after George Kittle for 2 1s. Let's see if they do this deal. There you go. We got ourselves George Kittle. We got ourselves a couple good receivers now wearing Jets jerseys. Okay. So we gave up the 2 1s. We got ourselves a decent player in Kittle. Okay. So we got George Kittle. Zach Wilson is still the quarterback. You now have Brandon Ayuk, a big pickup at wide receiver. He can get things done. Got 2 years under the belt. You got yourself George Kittle. So you upgraded that tight end to a stud like Kittle. So if you can't win with Ayuk and Kittle out there, but let's go get a running back too while we're at it here. We got stuff to trade. Let's go try to call and get a running back. So now the Jets are going to try to get a better running back. So you know what? We'll trade Mosley, and we'll see if it gets us a deal with Tennessee to get Derrick Henry. Let's see if Derrick Henry's available for him. I'm giving you Mosley for Derrick Henry. I know what you're going to say is show me the numbers. So, you know, we're now going to go with our second pick. And we'll go to next year's second pick. And we're now offering you 2 2s and Mosley for Henry. Of course, they say no dice. So we're like, okay, let's keep working this thing. Maybe we can get a deal done. Call the Broncos up and say, all right, look, we got 2 seconds to move here. What's it going to take to get a deal? We're offering 2 second-round draft picks, right? We want to get ourselves an impact player. So how about you give us Devontae Williams and Jerry Jeudy for 2 seconds? Done deal. There you go. You get Devontae Williams and Jerry Jeudy now, Jets. All right, so the Jets made a lot of shakeups here. So they go into camp with 2 new wide receivers in Ayuk and Jeudy. So we're going to cut some of these, young kids. So let's cut this stiff over here. We're going to cut this Kennedy broad guy here. Let's get rid of him. He's a stiff. He's gone. He's cut. We'll keep Tosca. We want to develop him. He's a backup tight end. All right, so we're going to go to the quarterback position. We got Flacco, Wilson, and White. We're going to have to keep White, so we can't do that. So we'll go to running back. We'll get rid of one of these stiffs. We got to have a stiff at running back to cut. So let's see here. Who's the stiff at running back that we can get rid of? Let's see what stiff we got. So we got to cut a guy. So let's find a stiff at running back. Let's see here. We got a stiff. Is there a stiff? Yeah, there's a stiff in the house. You got Ty Johnson, Kevin Coleman, Michael Carter. So I'll tell you what. Ty Johnson, you're out of here. Ty Johnson is history. We cut Ty Johnson. We say, oh, who needs Ty Johnson? Got one more guy to cut now. So we got to go in. We got to find a wide receiver. A little, young guy wide receiver type guy. Say, look, man, you're never going to make it in this game. So we got Mims, Burrows, Wilson. Plus we got Davis. Plus we got Moore, Ayuk. We got tons of stars. Look at how many stars. We got 4-star wide receivers. So we got to cut somebody. So we'll go in and cut this Cager guy. Lawrence Cager, you're out of here. See you later, pal. All right, so we cut him. So the Jets will go to camp with that roster. Now we're going to advance a couple weeks. All the stuff's done. So we'll advance. Let's go. Let's see how these teams did in week 1. Eagles played the Jets. Let's see how this game worked out. Jets are 0-1, actually, after the Eagles game. The Jets lost to the Eagles. So Jets are 0-1. We'll just keep going because we're trying to basically, get to something here. Oh, you know what? Looks like we'll play the game. Let's see how the Jets do with these wide receivers and the pieces they got. They got a running back. They got wide receivers. So let's see. Can the Jets come out on Monday Night Football and show us what these new guys are all about? Here we go. We're going to watch this game there. We don't got that much time, but we'll put the game on for a little bit. Here we go. Let's go. Let's watch. Let's see what happens here. The new look Jets offense will be on the field shortly here. Here's the return. He's got the 20. He's got the 25. He's got the 30. He's got the 31. There you go. Nice return. See, here they come now. Zach Wilson's at quarterback, though. We didn't change that. So we're going to give him a shot here with a rebuilt, offense here. Zach Wilson gets the opportunity. Let's see what he does with this new look running game, this new look wide receiving game. Let's see if Wilson can put it together. We gave him some talent. Here we go. Fake run play. And off to the races he goes. He's got it. First down and more. There you go. That's Ayuk. He does the trick play. Brandon Ayuk. There we go. 1st and 10. Here we go. Fires in the middle. Nothing there. That was a sloppy one. Ain't nothing there, Nothing was there. So. Here we go. Jets trying to do it here. It's a 1st and 10 after a big play. Here we go. Oh, and he gets taken out. This is the bonehead play. You got all these weapons out there, and you're not going to throw it to them. Now you line them up in an I formation here. So you picked up a decent running back. You picked up some wide receivers. Let's go. Make it happen. There it is wide. He doesn't get there. That's Ayuk for 15 yards. There it is. Running play, first down and more. There it was. That's what happens when you got Javonte Williams on your team. He comes through and races in. So Javonte Williams gets it done. So the Jets got some weapons on offense. They picked up some. They gave up draft picks to get these pieces to try to win something. He got knocked down that time. That was Williams, nothing there. So you say to yourself, okay, what's going on with Williams here? You know, we paid a second rounder for this guy. Also got Judy. Let's see if we make a touchdown. Here it is. Wilson going, fires. He overthrew him. He had him and he overthrew him. There goes George Fate. He goes down. Oh, boy. Doesn't look good for this team. Let's go. Jump to the next play. Here we go. A 3rd and 11. Let's see what happens. Let's see what he does. Wilson holding. Fires. Got a man. First down and more. There it was. He hit it. Who'd he hit? Is it already somebody in-house or a new receiver? He hit Judy. Jerry Judy for the first time. There it was. They make it happen to Jerry Judy. So you can see Zach Wilson to Jerry Judy. There you go. So he's going to be throwing to him a lot in the season here. He's got Jerry Judy now as part of his offense. Look at that touchdown, Jets. They put it in. They bring it home. That's Nick Baden. Nick Baden. Touchdown. Jets. 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 There you go. So that's all we're going to show you on this preseason shit. We don't need to show you all of it. Let's just go. There we go. We'll just get it going right to the end of the game. Jets should win. Let's see. They scored the first touchdown. Jets trying to do it here. They scored again. 14-0 Jets. They got the offense to win a high-power offense. Up 14-3. The Jets are about to take it. 17-3. There you go. 24-10. 24-17. It's over. Jets win. Jets win. The New York Jets get the win with the newcomers. There you go. Oh, it's 24-24. They called it a tie. Okay, well, you know. The Jets at least tied in the game. Okay, they called it a tie. Oh, well. Jets got the weapons, you know. So there you go, 24-24. All right. So what a new look Jets get it done. Are we going to add more pieces here? I mean, they could trade some of their growing pieces to get other pieces. Let's see. Well, here comes a surprise deal. Jets are working a trade out. Rumors were flying out there on the talk shows. The Jets have made another trade. Jets are packing up. Quarterback Zach Wilson is gone. He's out of here. He's on his way out of here. Zach Wilson's been traded. He's going to be traded with wide receiver Braxton Berrios. They're going westbound. They're heading for the Texans. In a trade just announced, the Texans get Wilson and Berrios. In return, the Jets are getting draft picks. How about this for a stunner? Jets wind up with a first-round pick for Wilson and Berrios. They also going to throw in their third-round pick in 2024 to make this happen. There it is. Nope, no deal. They have to give up the third round this year. They give up a lot to get into the first round. There it is. Nope, no deal. They don't want Berrios apparently here. Texans have no interest in Berrios, so they're going to go Zach Wilson, a future 3. to get this first round pick, they're also giving up. They didn't want Burrows, so they had to renegotiate who they're giving up. They're going to give up the running back, Perrine, in the deal. They don't want him either. He said, come on, dude, you're asking me for a first-round pick. You got to give me something better. Jets will probably unload a defensive piece here. That's what we're hearing. Jets will unload cornerback Sauce Gardner, 22-year-old Sauce Gardner. They will get back more picks because of that. They're getting back a 5th-round pick next year in the deal to make it work. Nope, they will not get that 5th-round pick. Looks like it's going to be... Now they're saying that's it. It's Sauce Gardner to make it happen, and they ain't going to cut it. Sauce Gardner and Zach Wilson plus a 3rd. They won't do it. Wow, they won't do it. Okay, well... They want to hold on to the 3rd rounder this year, they said, so... Well, looks like the Texans are setting a 2nd-round pick now. They're setting a 2nd-rounder and a late 3rd-rounder for Sauce Gardner and Zach Wilson. There's your trade. So they get 2nd and 3rd-round picks for Wilson and Sauce Gardner. So how about that? They get a 2nd-round pick, which they feel the 2nd-rounder is going to work for them, so they did it. They sent him out of here. Your starting quarterback for the New York Jets is Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco backed up by Mike White. That's the way they're going into this. And they did trade Burrows in another trade here. Burrows is gone. He's not staying with the team. Burrows is out of here. He won't stay with Joe Flacco. So wide receiver Burrows traded to the Cincinnati Bengals for a 2nd-round pick, apparently. So they wanted 2nd-round picks. They're going to get one here. Well, they're going to give up their future 4th-rounder with Burrows to get this done. There it is. They get a 2nd-rounder for Burrows. So the Jets do acquire a pair of 2nd-round picks now. They get one from the Bengals, too. So they got some draft picks here to help rebuild. And that's that. So Jets making some surprising moves here. You can look at their whole entire history of moves. We're going to get out of this here. Let's get out of it. Here is the history here of the Jets here. We're going to go in and show you all the moves that Jets have made here. Jets, Jets, making a ton of moves. Here they are, the rundown. They just got traded. They made a deal giving up a 4th-round pick in 24 for a 2nd-rounder with Burrows to the Bengals. And then the Texans, of course, trading a 2nd and 3rd for Sauce Gardner and Wilson. Jets released a couple people back when. And, of course, the Jets traded their 2nd-round pick to the Broncos in both years, the 2nd-rounder for Judy and Williams. They also traded their 1st-rounders for Kittle and Ayuk. So the Jets rebuilt, and they feel now the weapons that Flacco have, he could do it. And they feel Mike White is a strong enough backup. So there you go. A stunning bit of information here. So Jets are ready. Here we go. They advance to the season here, ready to go. They've got a couple 2nd-round picks coming back, so they feel they made the right moves to get these 2nd-round picks. And no more Sauce Gardner on defense here, but hey, you got to make the moves you feel are right. So they do have Javonte Williams ready to go, and they got Bryce Hall developing behind them. So the Jets feel like this was the way to go with the team, and we'll see if it works out here. Jets and Giants playing this week, so here we go. Jets-Giants, we'll show you a little bit of this game. So Jets playing the Giants. The Giants need a big-time quarterback. They just can't get it. So here we go. Ready to go. Jets the Bulge. Flacco's a quarterback, so let's put it on here. We'll go to this, and we'll put it on. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Jets the football with Joe Flacco in preseason. Here gets 1 week to get him ready. Here we go. He's playing with the A team. He's got a fully loaded team with Kittle at tight end. There's a running play right up the middle, and it works out. Williams for 6 yards. So Javonte moving into the full-time running job, but he does have a guy behind him. Here we go. Flacco looking. Who's he going to go to? He fires. Got a man in motion. Big first down and almost to midfield. They're going to move the football with Joe Flacco, a quarterback, and these studded receivers, and Brandon Ayuk out there for him. Ayuk with a big play. So here we go. Ayuk caught the ball from Flacco, so Flacco's got decent weapons. Now the run game again, Williams not much there. They rolled the dice. Well, it's Coleman this time running the football. They're giving him a look here in preseason. On 2nd and 10, they have to decide if they want to keep Coleman. Here we go. Flacco looking. He fires over to his left. He's got a man. Big catch, but not a first down. Flacco hits this time with the play. He went to Jerry Jeudy. So when you've got Ayuk and Jeudy together, you can really make things happen. A running play, they don't get the first down now. Leonard Williams is hobbling here. He might get hurt here in the last preseason game. They're going for it on 4th and 2. Flacco has the confidence. Here we go. Flacco gets to his running back, and off he goes, busting through a huge run by Williams. And the Jets looking really good here. Here it is, 1st and 10. Flacco calling for the football. Here we go. He drops. Flacco looking. He's firing over the middle. He's got a man for a first down and way more. All the way down to the 9. They'll spot him at the 10. That is, believe, it's Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy. Yes, the newest weapon of the Jets is getting it done here. So here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10. Single setback, putting him in motion. Flacco dips back. He's looking. He's holding. He fires. End zone. Touchdown, Jets. It's caught in the end zone by... Who caught that thing? There is Ayuk for the touchdown. So Jets got the weapons they wanted, and they're going to make it happen now. They got rid of the dead weight and picked up who they needed. There you go. 7-0 Jets. So, yep, they get a new quarterback, and so Giants will take the football here in this preseason game. Daniel Jones staying with the Giants. And a run play. Not much there as this Jet defense, even though they got rid of Sauce Gardner, are still playing. Next man up mentality for the Jets. Unloading Sauce Gardner in a trade to get some draft picks. Here we go. right, so with that, we're going to move it along here. We've been doing this for a while, so let's see if the Jets hold on to win. 7-7. Jets coming down the field, 10-7. Giants make it 14-10. Jets trying to make it something here. Let's see if they can do it. Nope, Jets having a problem here. Giants shutting them down. 17-13, not a piece. Jets trying to get in there. Can they do it? Giants take the lead 24-13. Jets answer back. We got a 3-point game. Now 6-point game, and that's it. Jets go down to the Giants. The G-Men beat the Jets. So Joe Flacco and his backup Mike White cannot do it in this game. It's Giants 27, Jets 21. So there you have it. There you have it. Giants beat the Jets. So Jets do not get it done in their final preseason game. Why, you can, I don't know, man. They might not be enough. We'll see, though, if they come out and take it serious in the regular season here. Without Sauce Gardner in a Jets uniform, that might be a long year. All right, so here comes the cuts. We got to get down to the nitty-gritty here and tell you who's getting cut from the Jets. So the Jets clearly need to cut some people. Well, not yet. We got to wait here till we advance a week here, and then they'll tell us it's time to cut. So here we go. 19 players will leave the Jets. Who will they be? Well, we can tell you right now, it won't be a quarterback because they traded their quarterback. So Mike White and Flacco have made the team. At running back, it is time for Perrine to go to the practice squad. Michael Carter going to the practice squad because they feel that Williams, Hall, and Coleman are the way to go to keep on the big roster. Then we go over to wide receiver. Mims heads to the practice squad. Garrett Wilson will stay. Looks like we're going to take six wide receivers make this team. So 6 guys will dress every week for the Jets. They're going to have to cut at other positions here because wide receivers, 6 of them will dress. At tight end, Jeremy Ruckett heads to the practice squad. Tyler Conklin. Looks like he's making this thing. Kittle and Umazura. Well, they've just traded Umazura away. So, yep, they decided here that they had to get a draft pick and they had the chance to trade him. They'll send him out west. They are trading him out west for a draft pick. So the Jets have traded Umazurma. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. They're sending him up to the Seahawks. So he goes to the Seahawks in return for a first rounder maybe. Let's see. Well, the Jets are trying to make a move here. Apparently the Jets are going to use their bullets here. And they're going to send pick 35 in Umazurma up for pick 10. Now they have to throw one more asset in. They'll throw in their future third rounder, try to get that pick number 10, but nope, Seahawks ain't budging. So they'll trade Umazurma to Seahawks, although they will make that deal. It will be for a future first rounder, possibly. If they can give up, well, they're going to try to give up their future 3 and Umazurma for the first rounder. They won't be able to get that deal done. So he's not going to get them a first round pick. They just got to face that. So they're going to get Score a second rounder for them, possibly. Well, they're going to get a second rounder, but they have to give up their fifth round pick in each year. So 2 5s in Yuma Zorma for a 2. Well, now they're saying they want a 4. So they're getting a 4 to 5 for a second round pick, and there it is, deal done. So they do get rid of him for a 4 and a 5. They get a second rounder back, so they feel happy getting a second round pick. Those second round picks are valuable. And Yuma Zorma wasn't going to make this team anyway, he said, because they like their depth chart here at tight end. They feel they've got some young guys that could develop. So they love Wesco as definitely a backup, but Tyler Conklin will be the guy sitting behind Kittle. So they got a 3-man show, and that will be it for Thomas Hennessy. His day and career is over as he just got cut, so he's gone. Then we got a left tackle. They're sending Max Mitchell to the practice squad. They're going to carry 3 of them. They're cutting Drew Samaya. He's history. So Damian Tomlinson will be the starter, and that's that. They got a backup from the other side. 11 more cuts still to come here. Let's see what they do for those cuts. They're going to keep 2 centers on the roster. And at right guard, Nate Herbrig. And Tucker will be out there. Looks like they're going to make the moves from the defensive side. Yeah, they just sent down Clemens is on his way to the practice squad. Jermaine Johnson and John Franklin Myers will be with the team. They're going to let this guy make the team. So at right end, they're going to send a guy down to the practice squad. Sending 2 guys down to the practice squad here as they have to cut, so they cut them. And then at defensive tackle, they're sending Marshall to practice squad. And they're going to cut Nathan Shepard. So Shepard is on his way out of here. His bags are packed. As they continue to make the cuts here, the Jets need to pack it up. So still 6 more cuts to go, and they're running out of positions here to cut from. So they got to look at what else they got to do here. Let's see. At left side linebacker, Quincy Williams and Phillips are going to stay. At middle linebacker, they only have 2 guys, and they both stay. Cornerback, they're sending practice squad bound as Wild Goose and White both went into the practice squad. And they said it was a tough competition, but looks like they have decided to cut. Justin Hardy Sr. has been told he's been cut from the team. So they do get closer to the cut number here, but still got to send some people packing. Tough decisions are coming with 3 cuts left to make. You can see right now that there's definitely guys that are up for the cut. Who will be cut is the question here. They just told the free safety he's been cut. Kai is out of here. They also decided to cut Tanzel Smart, so he's out of here. So they get 2 big cuts that quick. Now there's 1 guy left. Let's see if they're going to trade or cut here. So look at the depth chart here of this Jets team. You got Joe Flacco starting quarterback. You see there's going to be 3 running backs dressing. Williams, Hall, and Coleman. Fullback, there will be 1 man dressing. Nick is dressing. Wide receiver, they got 6 big wide receivers, and they like it because they got 2 studs at the top. Davis and Moore behind them. At tight end, there'll be 3 guys that have made the team. They love their 3 men there. Left tackle, there's only 2. Left guard, there'll be only 1. At center, there's 2 centers that made the team. At right guard, there's a pair of right guards that have made this team. At right tackle, there's going to be Becton and Ugadaga and Uga. I don't know. And over at left end, there's Myers and Johnson both making it. At right end, you see Lawson and Huff both made it. Defensive tackle, there's still 3 guys that made it. Quentin Williams, Rankins, and Thomas all make this team. So with 1 guy left to go, it's probably going to come from the strong safety position possibly here. Let's see what happens here. Strong safety position has 3. They're going to send one down. The Jason's gone to the practice squad, and the Jets are ready for opening day with this roster. So, Jets roster is set. Jets roster is set here as we approach 2:30 here on this Monday afternoon. We're live here on the YouTubes. And, putting it together for you here. So, on this Monday afternoon. Just turning this heat off here if I can. Yep, there it is. It's off. All right. It's pretty hot in here right now, so I want to kind of cool it off a little bit. All right, so Jets are set. Now we turn our attention here to the Eagles. Let's see what's going to happen there with the cuts. Eagles might let some players make it here. Let's see. They didn't make many trades. They added a lot of people. 22 cuts are coming for the Eagles. Here we go. LeBron Clark is out of here. Clark has been cut. Jack Stoll, practice squad. Jarrett Maydon is practice squad. All right, so Reed's the Nets practice squad. Jack Anderson told, hit the practice squad, buddy. And if there's injuries, I'll call these guys up. Mac McLean, a quarterback, hit the practice squad. Kennedy Brooks heading to the practice squad. Kerry Vincent Jr., practice squad bound. Grant Cachelara, practice squad bound. Richard Rodgers, a surprise move. He's been cut. So the Eagles ain't playing around, cutting Richard Rodgers. Let's take a look at what they got left at tight end. Apparently, Eagles only want to keep 2 tight ends. Well, they got 3, actually, because they bought Hooper in, so that's actually not a shock that they got rid of him, because now they got Hooper and they got Whiteside. They're loaded at tight end. So Eagles are loaded at tight end, so they got room there. There's 12 more cuts coming. Let's see who they are. Wide receivers, probably one position should get cut. At halfback, they've got a 4-man show. Miles Sanders somehow is still here. He wasn't traded out. Well, there's the other shoe. Sanders is officially gone. He's been traded. Sanders is being traded for a first-round pick and is part of a package deal here. Eagles are sending Miles Sanders to the Chicago Bears. How about that for a shaka? Sanders to the Chicago Bears. In return, the Bears have given up their first-round pick. Eagles will be sending more back, of course. Eagles are sending pick 18 with Miles Sanders for a first-rounder this year and a second and third next year. That's the deal. Eagles also will throw in their 4th rounder next year to make this deal easier. Well, now reports are the Eagles might be giving up they're going to give up their late 2nd round next year to make this work. Still won't get the deal done, so you think, Eagles now reportedly giving up their 2nd rounder next year, and they're going to not take the 3rd round. They're getting a 1st and 2nd. Here's the offer. Wow, no done deal. Now the Bears got to have a 1st rounder, but they are getting pick 18. They're only dropping 11 points. So the Eagles will not get a 2nd rounder back, though. They will instead get the Bears' 4th round pick this year back in the deal. There it is. Boom, Eagles gave up 18, so they do get the 4th rounder this year by giving away next year's 2nd rounder. That's how the deal goes. Eagles get a 1st rounder for Sanders in a hole. They move up 11 spots in the draft. So a huge move to move up there, getting rid of Sanders and moving up in the draft. Now the Eagles will apparently start what they have in-house at running back. So they're going to keep what they have here with Boston Scott, Gainwell, and Huntley will handle the running back for the Eagles. Those 3 will rotate at the running back for the Birds. So that's a big announcement there. So Eagles making a huge move, getting rid of Miles Sanders and letting the homegrown runners take care of it. Don't get a new running back. And now they just cut. They're going to send practice squad for Talupa. They're not touching their running game, of course. That's a lock. They are not touching their quarterback situation. At wide receiver, Dean Cain just got the news he's been cut. And you'll see that they have such a deep depth of wide receivers. They're still going to send one down to the practice squad. Hightower heads of the practice squad. Jalen Rager is still on the roster with Lockins, and there's the six that make it for the Eagles. So they'll have a six-man receiving corps to try to get through the season with here. 6 more cuts coming. The Eagles have turned their attention to the tight end position, but now they still want to make another move there. Tioga has been sent down to the practice squad, so there's the final 3 tight end. Lovato somehow still has a spot on the roster. They're waiting to see what they can do. Brett Toth does not get the cut in a surprise. They're keeping Dillard, Mailata, and Toth. The cut's got to come from the right side then. Both Kelsey and Juergens are in. At right tackle, well, guess what? Jack Driscoll heads of the practice squad, so because they got too many left tackles to back up. And at left end, they're keeping both their stars. Defensive tackle, way too many guys. There's going to be several cuts coming here. Looks like it's going to be bye-bye to Wren. He's going, so Wren gets his walking papers. For now, they're not going to cut anybody else from there, but they are going to make some cuts here. Patrick Johnson is yesterday's news. He got his walking papers. At right outside linebacker, Stevens. Jacoby Stevens has got his walking papers. Finally, a quarterback, Tay Gowan is definitely getting his walking papers. He's out of here. So many cornerbacks to play here. And they got 3 top cornerbacks. They said Craig James had to be told, see ya. And now they got one decision to make. So the Eagles have cut it down and deciding here. Looks like they're going to trade somebody for a draft pick. Eagles shock everybody and this announced this trade. Slay ain't going anywhere though. Big game Slay staying. But the Eagles have traded. They are trading Kerryon Johnson to the Bears, a continuation of the other trade for a future 4th-round pick. Well, they're going to give up their 5th in the future to get to the 4th. That's how this deal's going down. So Eagles will give up a future, well, actually going to give up a 6th to get that 4th. And they're going to throw in the 7th for good measure. 6th and 7 to the Bears. There it is. Nope, no deal. So now the Bears reportedly giving a 5th rounder straight up. Maybe the 7th will be included in this deal too. The Eagles will throw their 7th in there, so it's a 5th. And now the Eagles still got to throw in that 6 to make it happen. A 6 and 7 plus Johnson, and there's the trade. They get a 5th rounder back from the Bears next year, so put that on stock. And there it is, the roster set. So the Eagles going to roll with that roster. We shall see how good the Eagles will be. Finally, we got one more team here to get to, and that's the Kansas City team. Who are they going to cut? The Chiefs, who are going with a different look, trading Mahomes, getting 1st-round picks everywhere, decided to move on from Mahomes. Well, who else they moving on from? Well, they've decided here that Jordan Franks is yesterday's news. He's out of here. Practice squad for Prince Togo Faganaga. Joshua Williams also got the news he's headed for practice squad. You could see all the cornerbacks they have, so they're sending it down. Bottle is going to the practice squad, and so is Jalen Watson. So, Chiefs got to make some big moves here. 16 to go. Let's see who else is flying out of here. Now, of course, the Chiefs had to make a move at quarterback. Right now, they're going with backup Shane Buechele. They just sent him the practice squad, though, so now they're keeping Henny. Apparently, Chiefs have made a move here to get a quarterback, so they are making a trade here to. It's like a 2-for-1 type deal here by the Chiefs to trade for a new quarterback. And they've gone after the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. They reportedly have acquired Baker Mayfield. It's a one-year fit. Mayfield and tight end David Nakua are going to the Chiefs. It will be a future first-round pick heading back along with running back Derek Gore. So that's the deal. Giving up those two pieces. Plus, they're giving up another wide receiver's on his way out of town. That's Josh Gordon heading out. The veteran Josh Gordon. Cleveland will want him. Cleveland says we need a good wide receiver. Well, reports are it's going to be Sky Moore, the 21-year-old. Chiefs like him. They still ain't taking this deal. They're getting a first rounder. Now Nakua's out of the deal. It's going to be Mayfield for a first rounder. And now they have to throw in Sky Moore and a first round pick. Should get them. Nope. They want a running back in the deal. Chiefs trying a hard bargain here. They'll take Gore, apparently. Let's say. Nope. Sky Moore is in the deal, and looks like Jarrett McKinnon is gone from the Chiefs. McKinnon goes to Cleveland in the deal. Wow, they still won't make this deal. Chiefs are now reportedly being told it's Henne. Chad Henne going to replace Baker Mayfield, but nope, that ain't happening. Chiefs now will go up a future 1 plus a future 3 plus more. They're really overpaying, but they will get back a 5th rounder in this year's draft. That is part of the deal. Wow, they won't even be able to get that. It's a future late 6 is what they're getting back. Still can't get that. Now it's a straight up. Just the package. Oh, they're crazy. They're not taking a 1, a 3. And wow, they're really being. They're holding on to Mayfield tight, ain't they, man? All right. Well, looks like we're gonna have to give up a 2. We don't have a 2 to give. I ain't giving 2 1s for Mayfield. No way. How are we gonna do this trade? How are we gonna do this trade? Chiefs do have a center they might be able to give. 30-year-old Austin Rutter. They won't do that. You're giving them a first-round pick. Throwing Willie Gay into the deal. They probably don't want him either. Nah. It's going to take Juan Thornhill is thrown into the deal. Still not a done deal. Gee, they're giving you Sky Moore and a first-round pick, and you won't want to give me back Mayfield. I guess we'll hang up with them and we'll start talking to somebody else. The Dolphins might take this deal. Teddy Bridgewater for a first rounder and Sky Moore. There it is. We get Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater to the Chiefs. So he's the fill-in quarterback. Hemme will start, and then Bridgewater will back up. So that's what's going to be. Hemme will start, and Bridgewater is the backup quarterback for Chad Hemme. So Teddy Bridgewater comes to Kansas City as a backup for Chad Hemme. All right, there's still got to be friggin' players cut. So let's start cutting them. We'll start at running back. Pistachio to the practice squad. McKinnon's going to stay. Derek Gore also to the practice squad, so they couldn't unload him in a trade. At wide receiver, there goes Powell to practice squad. There goes Fontaine. Well, this guy, Darius Fontaine, he'll be a cut. Well, he's cut somebody else. Oh, well, we didn't need him anyway. Here's Fontaine getting cut, though, to put the cheese on top of it. And, yep, a lot of these wide receivers are going to be gone with Hardman, Scanling, Gordon, Ross, Jennings. See you later time for Justin Watson. He's history. At tight end, we're going to see Fortson be sent out, the practice squad. Still got Kelsey and Hill. They're going to keep... Bell's going to stay, and we're going to send Gray down. So Bell will be the third stringer, Blake Bell. At left tackle, we're going to see a cut. It's bye-bye Roderick Johnson. He's out of here. At left guard, we're keeping both. At center, we're keeping both. Right guard, we're keeping that tight. Left end, you got to keep both. Austin Edwards, practice squad bound. Defensive end, Jesus, got like 900 of them. Well, it's cut time for Mr. Broughton. He's going. Stolworth's going to make the team, so that means it's cut time for Sanders. So how about that? Stolworth over Saunders. He's a free agent now. So now it's the final three cuts. Let's see what's going to happen here. Tough decisions got to be made. Got to figure it out what you want to do here. Nigeria Harris is a big running back that'll line up with with Kelsey. And, of course, pretty decent receivers involved as Scanling and guys like that. And we got to trade. The Chiefs going to get a wide receiver here. They didn't want to wait. They decided to go get the wide receiver now. Kansas City Chiefs have called and got a deal done with the Baltimore Ravens for wide receiving help. They have acquired Rashid Bateman, the 22-year-old. In return, they give up a future third-round pick. Don't get them laughed at, so they have to give up more. They're going to trade the other future one to get Bateman. And they're going to throw in a fourth rounder in the future. First and one for Bateman. And there it is. They get Bateman acquired. So there it is. Kansas City making moves. Bateman's on his way in to work with this new quarterback team. They just felt that this quarterback team needed some help with that depth, with that wide receiver position. Now they have Hardman as the 1, Scaling as a 2, and Bateman as a 3. It deepens it up. On his way out of here will be Corey Coleman. He's yesterday's news upon the rival Bateman. So Coleman will get the cut or sent down at the practice squad. Let's see what we're going to do with him. Coleman has been cut. He's told see ya. So Jennings and Ross will be the back end with Gordon. And then you now got Bateman sitting in the 2. So now you got Bateman and Harmon to throw the football to with Kelsey. So they gave up what they had to give up to get it. They said, hey, when you have a need and you don't worry about next year's draft picks, you just got to make the move. This year's draft picks are more valuable. There's a strong safety that's told hit the practice squad. And the final cuts are coming in here. I can't believe they would say cut one of the wide receivers. That's just crazy. There we go. Now they're recommending a different group. Deion Bush just got told see ya. So now Chiefs have one tough cut. They'll probably just make a trade with this guy. They're looking to trade from a position of death. Let's see what they're going to trade from. Middle linebacker looks like where they're going to make the move. Leo Chenal is on his way out of town. He's packing his bags and heading up to the Jaguars organization. And that will get them a 5th-round pick. Now they're going to give up a 7 to make that 5th happen. Kansas City will give up their 7 to get the 5. Nope, they gotta give up more. Giving up the future 6 plus the 7, that should get it done. Jeez, dude, are getting greedy, dude. Come on, the rig is in, dude. It's greedy. It's greedy, bro. You're getting a whole bunch of stuff. All right, we're giving up the future 5. Here, take the future 5 and get it done. There it is, done deal. Gave the future 5 to get the trade done, and there you go. Now you have it. So, now you have it. So, there it is. Beasley got 1 year, $9.3 million to play for Pittsburgh. It should be fun to watch. All right, so here we go, guys. We're getting the regular season going here. Everybody's cut their rosters down. Teddy Bridgewater's a Chief. Will he start? Will he not? I don't know. Maybe we're going to go Bridgewater here over Hemi, and Hemi backs up. Well, let's go. The season starts. So, let's go. All righty. It's time for the season to start, folks. Here we go. Of course, this started with the Jets, I believe. Yep, Jets were the first team in. So we'll have the draft class updated to the current draft class. So we're going to go choose our draft class. There we go. Get the most accurate one. All right, here we go. Let's make sure we get the right one. Going with this one. Here we go. Alrighty. Draft class is updated. So there you go. Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Will Lewis. So there you go. All right. So plenty of quarterbacks out there for Kansas City to take, and obviously Kansas City's got their eyes on the one, so we'll see what happens. But season is starting right now, so we're going to start with the new look Jets here. Let's see what they can do in week 1. No Bateman for the Ravens, of course, since they traded him. So we'll see what they do without Bateman on the field. All right, let's see how they do. So we'll take a look and see what the Ravens are going to use as their replacement for Bateman. All right, let's go. All right, ball getting kicked off. We're underway. And first ball going to the Ravens. They'll take a knee in the end zone. So the Bateman-less Ravens, but Lamar Jackson is out there. That's right, Lamar Jackson been a subject of trade rumors. Lamar Jackson still the quarterback. Mahomes are now in Pittsburgh in a shocking trade. Here we go. Lamar Jackson still leading the Ravens. Ready to go here against this Jets team that's a little bit rebuilt. No Sauce Gardner for the Jets. They've turned the keys over to another cornerback to take the lead. Let's find out if they can stop the Ravens here on the first play. Look at this. Lamar Jackson puts a man in motion. He's got a bunch of guys in the backfield. It's a handoff, spinning through. Look out. He's got yardage. Big pickup for the Ravens. They went to J.K. Dobbins, who's one guy was targeted in the trades, but nothing happened there. Dobbins would have been a good fit for Kansas City, but they didn't go get him. Here it is. Lamar fires. Got a man. It's caught. And it's a pickup across midfield. Lamar Jackson coming out looking confident here to start the season against the Jets D. He's picking them apart. Here we go. It's a 1st and 10 at the 48 already. This could be a tough game for the Jets. Here's that fake by Jackson. Fires over the middle. He's got a man wide open across the 30. Big pickup for the Ravens. He says Bateman who as he hits number 17. That is Williams. So they put Williams in there. And Williams delivers a wide open cross pattern catch for a big pickup across the 30. So they've got their guys ready to go here. Ravens are set. They didn't acquire nobody else. They just sent their big guy Bateman out of town. Here's a running play. And a pickup. There was talk the Eagles were going to send somebody down here to the Ravens. We got an injury. Kevin Zeltzer is down for the Ravens, so have to replace him. 2nd and 5, so a change on the offensive line. They'll put the backup in. Here's a fake by Jackson. Look, and he's going for the end zone. He fires downfield. He's got the 5. He's going to spot him at the 1. A big play down. Also to be packing his bags, leaving Baltimore. Here it is. Action Jackson calls for the football at the 1. On a delay, gives his running back. He's in. Touchdown Ravens. The Jets defense looks horrible without Sauce Gardner. J.K. Dobbins in the end zone. So the Jets might have a lot of rough games this year, especially if guys like J.K. Dobbins are going to run against you. It's 7-zip Baltimore. Let's see now that the offense is going to be key for this Jets team. So let's find out right now what this offense has in store for us. Let's go. Ball coming to the Jets. Here we go. 12:46 left in the first. We're way early. The return is coming. It's to the 20, to the 25. He's got the 30 now. He got smoked at the 27. So here it is. Zach Wilson stays quarterback of the Jets in the shocker. That surprised everybody. They thought Wilson was gone, but nope, he's staying in there. Or he is gone. Joe Flacco. That's right. He was gone. Zach Wilson is history. Joe Flacco, the veteran, former Ravens quarterback, gets a play against his old team, and he lines up a whole bunch of new people here. So he's happy to have this new-look offense here. He's got running back Javonte Williams leading the carry as a running guy. And there it is. Flacco looking for the play. So Flacco is the quarterback, and he floats. He's got a big play, and he overthrew it. Flacco had him. There's an injury for Baltimore on the play. Flacco had his man, but he overthrew him. 2nd and 10 now as Flacco likes to pass. Got a single setback. Flacco drops, and he hands off to his running back. There he goes. Big chance for Williams, and he takes off and picks up about 7. There's an injury for the Jets. Jerry Jeudy. Uh-oh. If Judy's out, they're screwed. He's one of the new weapons for this Jets team. No Jerry Jeudy could spell big problems for Joe Flacco and the Jets. Flacco this time now. He hits it first down. He has his man in a crossing pattern. So he used his other weapon, and there it was. It was Brandon Ayuk. He went to him, and he caught it. They have depth. They have the young receiver Wilson, so they will use him too. So Brandon Ayuk. So without Jerry Jeudy for a few plays, they're still moving the football. You still got Williams on the field at the running game. Here it is. Flacco drops, looking. Flacco surveying the field. He fires deep over the middle. It's a big catch at the 24. A huge play there, but we got Becton on the offensive line. He's going to have to leave. Another weapon is out of this game for the Jets. Big catch way upfield. They're at the 24, but now they're down 2 weapons. Can the Jets continue to move the ball to the end zone? Here's Flacco looking. He fires, got a man, and he makes a catch inside the 10. He nails it. That is going to be to Brandon Ayuk again. Ayuk making a play again. Brandon Ayuk continues to step up and show he's going to be a big addition to this Jets offense as he makes another catch from Joe Flacco. Brandon Ayuk delivers. Here we go. Flacco at the 7 now, closing in on a touchdown. Touchdown, there it is. Yes, he got through and he's in. Give him the touchdown. Nice job powering through is Tevin Coleman. He gets called his number. Coleman gets called to take the Jets touchdown, and it's a team effort for this team. Tevin Coleman, touchdown Jets. So there we go. Yes, indeed. A touchdown indeed. So the Jets are getting it done here. That's right. Flacco as the new quarterback hitting Brandon Ayuk. And then they go to a homegrown guy in Coleman that delivered a touchdown. So they get it as a team effort. New attitude with the Jets with all these new personnel, including starting running back Javonte Williams coming over for a second-round pick with Jerry Jeudy. But there's the defense making a big stop. Here they come. They're ready to play now. The defense watching these newcomers make the moves. They're like, hey, let's make some plays of our own. So here they come without Sauce Gardner, and they're delivering at the front lines of the defense, stopping Dobbins again. The defense got it nailed the first time around, but this time they are on it. They are on it big time. But there it is. They gave up the first down over the middle. There's an injury, and it's going to be for the Jets. It's going to be Rockins out of here. Oh, boy, they're losing people. Will be a long season for Jets fans if Rackins does not get it together here. He's out of the game for right now. Next man up mentality, and what a blast. They nail the running back. Big hit by the Jets defense. Here we go. Lamar Jackson, 2nd and 11. He's going to try to do something here. Run playing again. The Jets D are containing it. It's 3rd and 9. Dobbins not allowed to run the way he was earlier in this game. They have come together, and his defense is binding together. And there's a play, and they got him this time. Good job as a team effort. All those green jerseys nail them. I'd say not on this drive. No way you're scoring again. Look at that. Beautiful job by the Jets defense. They came together and said, Sauce, who? We got people here to play, and they are playing defensively. And now you get the chance for Flacco and that offense to get back out there. Hopefully Jerry Jeudy can go, but if not, next man up mentality. Here's the punt return. It bounces out of bounds. It'll be spotted at the 8. Not the greatest field position for Flacco, but he is a veteran quarterback who's a mastermind. He should be able to work out of this one. So the Jets say goodbye to Zach Wilson, and Joe Flacco has the keys of the castle to a rebuilt offensive group. Here we go, and he fires it, and he can hit again. He overthrows his receiver the second time he's done that. The Jets will definitely be looking at draft availability with C.J. Stroud on the class. Running play, and all this time, there's the Ravens defense saying, we'll answer right back. 3rd and 10. Here we go. Flacco's going to need to throw it up the field. Here we go. He's looking. He's holding. He fires. He's got nobody. And there it is. Quick out for Flacco this time. Even though he's got the weapons, he can't do it. And the Jets will have to punt from in the end zone. Not good at all. Here's the punt. It's on its way. And it barely makes midfield. Gets out to the 40, and there's a hit. They'll stop him. No, he breaks and he gets across midfield. Terrible play there both ways around. The Jets now have a big problem. The Baltimore Ravens at the 48. They're getting close to a touchdown. Here comes that defense. It's going to be a running play. And look at this. He breaks and he gets a couple of yards. Not much there, though. Defense is playing 2nd and 5. Defense doing a good job right now. Jets needs to continue to show that they're ready to play, and they gave up on there. It's a first down, immediately stopping them after he hits the first down marker, but it's still a pickup. The Jets decided they were going to try to rebuild this thing through trading their draft picks, and they did. They got some pieces, but nothing new on defense for the Jets. They kept homegrown talent. Here we go. Big stop as he smoked them. Dobbins gets hit, 2nd and 11. There is Lawson stepping up. These guys are coming to play here. Here's Jackson looking. He had plenty of time, and he hits his guy. Immediately hit after the catch, but you're allowing them to complete these plays. You need a pick here, Get there and play defense. Williams again. He's been huge for the Ravens receiving game here. T. Williams. That was Tom, Tony, Troy, who knows? Here's a running play. Oh, Jackson takes off and he's gone. They let him go. He got the 5, he's got the 4, he's got the 3, and he stopped at the 2. And we got a Baltimore defender, Ben Cleveland, goes down. So at the 2, the Ravens now without Ben Cleveland. So here we go. Can the Jets defense contain? No, a touchdown. Easily getting in this time. They let him in. It's J.K. Dobbins. Another touchdown for Dobbins. 14 points for Dobbins, 7 for the Jets. As we move towards the second quarter here, 5:38 left. The Ravens get the job done this time and score a second touchdown. So this is what happened on that drive. You can see Dobbins in for the touchdown and Lamar Jackson. It's Terrell Williams. There you go. So not Tony, Tom, or Troy. It's Terrell Williams with 14 yards catching. So there you go. Preston Williams is Preston Williams is the other guy. The Williams brothers are taking care of business for Baltimore. How about that? It's like the Baltimore Williams brothers. There you go. So anyway, a lot of guys named Williams. Got Javonte Williams in this game too. So here we go. Moving along here at football on this Monday afternoon. Yes, indeedy. This week we will do the draft before draft day on Thursday. I promise you we'll get it in. And you can see it. Some teams are trying to get first-round picks, and hey, if they suck, they're going to trade them for draft-round picks. You get rid of your stars and bring in a first-round pick for them. That's what you do. You go to the draft, you rebuild, and free agency and all that. There's a big run here for the Jets. They get it done. They gave the football to Javonte Williams, and he gets it done. Up to the 40. Nice run. And it's truly all Williams all the time in this football game here on opening day. Here we go. Pitching back, and this time, oh boy, they buried him. Nothing there for Javonte that time. They buried him. 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15. Here we go. It's a fake. Flacco looking. He's going to hold. Flacco has to get rid of it soon. Here comes, and they hit him. He held on to it too long. He had nothing there, and he takes the hit. 3rd and 27, and Flacco, a veteran QB, cannot hold on to that football that long. Now he needs 27 big ones. He needs a miracle catch, and he unloads for a short, accurate pass, and not much there. They'll spot him at the 28. Not much at all. So Joe Flacco having a day already here, and the fans are going to get tired of this because they want to see something big, and Flacco ain't getting it done. They're going to call for a new quarterback, but not this time of the season. Not in week 1. You're not going to be able to go out and get a new quarterback. It's going to be the Joe Flacco show. They didn't bring no backup in or anything, so maybe a trade, but I don't know after week 1 if anybody's going to unload their quarterback unless you unload your franchise to get him. So Flacco is the main quarterback for now. Here we go. Nice job there, but the defensive fumble. Look at this. The defense comes up with one. Oh, and he had a touchdown potential, but dropped it to 16. But a huge recovery by the Jets defense, stopping the Ravens this time. Big play. He scoops the ball up and got down to the 16. Great job by Jets defense there as they scoop one up and put Flacco back on the field within touchdown range. He's got to get it done here from this. They'll spot him at the 18, actually. So here we go from the 18. Flacco back. He's looking. Flacco sees some pressure, but he got a man, and he hits. No, dropped. He dropped that football. It's going to be a long season with Joe Flacco out here because he just cannot deliver it to a man in traffic. Here it is, Flacco looking. He's holding. Flacco gets rid of it to the end zone, to the corner. He pumped over through 3rd and 10 now. It's going to be a 14-10 game at least here as there'll be a field goal coming up. Flacco don't knows. You got to get that touchdown here, or at least the first down. Here he goes. He's looking. Flacco holding, fires. Got a man. He overthrew him. So it's going to be a 14-10 football game. Joe Flacco just cannot get it done, so they'll kick the field goal and make it 14-10 at least. Here we go. Kick spotted up, and it should be easily good. It's a short field goal, and there it is, 10 for the Jets. So they're in this game here at the end of the first. The Jets are in it, down only 4. Joe Flacco, though, has been questionable so far. The fans are going to start calling for a new QB, but it's only 1 quarter. Let the guy have an opportunity to make the adjustments. Maybe the Jets go on a run here. Who knows? Defense can make a stop. Dobbins has had an okay game. He does have a fumble and 2 touchdowns. So here you go. 14-10 Ravens. I mean, that fumble really screwed up his game. He had a great game with 2 touchdowns until that fumble. Here it is, running play, and there's not much there as that defense is on him. 2nd and 5 from the 30. Defense needs a sack. These guys haven't had a sack yet. They need to get in there and sack them. And there goes Lamar again. He's got a big pickup all the way up the midfield, and more, and he breaks free. He gets up to the 44. A huge run for Lamar Jackson. He got in open space. He found his hole and took off in a big run for Lamar Jackson. Taking off. Getting it done for the Ravens. Their quarterback steps up, and that's the key. Joe Flacco, not a step-up quarterback where Jackson is. On the 44, he hands it off to the front. No, deep fakes, and it goes again, but this time a big man got him. He railed him down after a pickup of 2.5. At the 42, they're going to spot it 2nd and 7. Jackson calls for the ball, drops, looking. He's going to stay in the pocket this time, and there he goes, firing, and it's knocked down. Nice defensive play there. 3rd and 7. Can this defense contain here at the 42? They can stop them from everything. They need a big stop here. Can they get it? They've got to bring the heat. Come on, defense. And they let them have it up to the 24. Spot him at the 23, actually, is Mark Andrews. So the Ravens are going to own the first quarter, hopefully not the whole game. We'll see what happens. Here it is. And look at this. Jackson again gets free, and there he goes. He's got a first down. Lamar Jackson, 62 yards on the ground. It's not acceptable at all. This Jets defense got to make adjustments to stop Jackson from running. And there he goes again, and this time he run him down after a pickup of a few. He took off and then gets nailed. So that's the end of the first quarter. It's not looking good for Jets fans. 11 pass plays and only 5 rushes. Got to use your new running back in Williams. Got to use them more. Here we go. We'll keep it on the air here and watch what happens in the second quarter as Lamar Jackson, up 14-10, calls for the football, fires. He's got a touchdown right here, leaping into the end zone, and that's a blowout now. It's now going to be a 21-10 football game as Lamar Jackson continues to be the answer over to Mark Andrews. When you got that combination, that's what the Jets need, an answer to that, and they don't have one. Joe Flacco, a has-been, is not going to get it done. 21-10, Ravens. Here comes the ball now. Flacco might be able to take it downfield. Let's see. Somebody's got to make a play for the Jets. And it's going to take the football at the 25. Joe Flacco comes on the field. He knows he needs to work something this time. Maybe a little more run game. There was only 5 run plays in the first quarter, but no, Flacco wants a pass. He fires. He's going to make a big pickup all the way up to the 45. Huge pickup. They're only going to spot him at the 42, though. He hit the 45. They went to Corey Davis, so they went to somebody different. Davis this time is the man on the spot to make the catch and pick up a play. So number 84, Corey Davis, called on because they're saying that Jerry Jeudy is out for the rest of the game. Single setback. Here we go. Flacco fakes the handoff, looking. He's going to fire. He's got a man with a big catch and a huge pickup out to the 35. Flacco hits a big one again to Corey Davis. So they're calling Davis's number here. Corey Davis getting called upon here to come in out of relief, and he's done a great job filling in for Jerry Jeudy. It's working for the Jets here with Corey Davis as the answer man. 2 big catches. Now it's a run play. There's Williams up the middle. Not much there. I'll get it to the 31. A 2nd and 5 now. Flacco digging into the trenches at the 31. He's going to hand it off again. They're going to go for Williams. He's got a first down and more as he stayed on his feet. Nice job that time to the 24. So they're picking him up now. Here they go at the 24. A pickup of 7. Jets moving nicely. Fakes the run. Here it is. Flacco going low deep down the field. He's got a man wide open at the 4. He'll spot him at the 3, actually. A big pickup. That's Davis again. Corey Davis. When you have Corey Davis out there, things are happening for you. At the 3 now. Flacco going for the run play. It's a touchdown. Yes, it is. They get it home. The Jets answer. Javonte Williams says, take that, Dobbins. It's now 21-17. They get it done. It was Corey Davis and Javonte Williams, the key players on that drive with Flacco, of course, engineering it all. It worked out well, and they answer back. So Corey Davis is the answer to Mark Andrews. At least in this game he is, as they come back and make it a 21-17 football game. The Jets are showing life here. And a point is good. These fans are into it. Here we go. 21-17. There's the boot off. Here's the return. And a big hit as he takes them out. Special teams play of the day at the 20 was this made. Big hit. Special teams stepping up, and the Jets all of a sudden have life in this one. It's a home game. You can't let them take you on your own field. Here in the second quarter, the bell went off, and the Jets now know they have the home field advantage, and they're playing hard. They gave up 5 to Dobbins. He only has 33 on the ground so far here in the second. Here we go. Jackson looking. And they let him have the first down. Short, accurate passing for the first down as Lamar Jackson hits his man. He made the wise decision, take the first down marker, and he got it. They left him wide open. So it's at the 31. The Jets D now needs to come to life. We need a sack of Jackson. Can they get one? He's going, and they got him this time. No, he breaks free to get the first down away more. There's no reason for Jackson to be running like this. He's up to 48. A huge pickup for Lamar Jackson. And the Jets defense is dropping the ball here, letting Lamar beat him on the ground. There he goes again. He got free, and he took off. Jets defense just not playing well at all. They've got to come to life here. And look at this. They let him have a big passing play up to the 30. This is not good on the defense. They're going to spot it at the 32, but still letting them move the ball that easy. Here it is. 1st and 10. Look at this. They smoke them. They played that. Well, that one was well played, but they're at the 29. Field goal range already. 2nd and 7. You need a stop here. Let's go. Get one. And again, they're not getting the Lamar Jackson. He throws it into the ground, though. 3rd and 7. Great containment there on that play. If you give him a field goal, it's not the end of the road. 3rd and 7. Can they stop him? Jackson, high snap. They let him free, and he gets it off to his guy, but here comes, they dropped it. There's nothing there. They stop him. Great job. The Jets D did a great job that time, keeping it to a field goal, so we got a one-possession game still. It'll be 24 to 17 is our score. As the Ravens get a field goal, 24-17 Ravens. Now the Jets can answer back on offense. We could have a tie ball game here before halftime. So here we go, 9:27 on the clock. The boot's off. Here we go. In the end zone, a catch. There it is. Flacco hits one. Who'd he go to? Oh, he went to the big man this time. Number 80 with a big play at Wesco. Yep, Wesco. Wesco made a big play, and the Jets, that fast are moving, man. Flacco hitting his men. It is. Flacco takes the football. He fires. He's got a man, but he couldn't get it to him. Just could not get it to him. 2nd and 10 at the 49. Jets are trying to tie this up. They're at midfield. Here we go. On the ground, it's Williams, and they contain him very easily. They'll load him, and he's down to the ground, 3rd and 10. Flacco knows you got to pass here. You got to pass. Cannot run it with Williams this time. You need 10 yards. You got to throw. Here it is, Flacco holding on to it. Gets rid of it. Got a man. He's near the first down marker, and he turns, and he's got it. He's got it. First down, Jets. They get it done. That is Wesco, I believe. Let's see. They're going to show us here on this board. They do. No, it's Kittle. George Kittle. There you go. Right. We forgot they have Kittle on the Jets. Picked him up from the 49ers for a first round. And look at this. A big catch made there, and it looks like Kittle again. When you got George Kittle, you got to go to him. And that's what Flacco finally did, is he's got 4 catches from George Kittle, the former Niner here now at the Jets. Kittle's a difference maker. Yes, he is. He's the answer to Andrews, but look out. They sack Flacco. They had him dead to rights, and they got to him 3rd and 10. But yes, Big George Kittle is also a weapon for the Jets. So they've added all kinds of weapons to this team. Here it is, Flacco, looking. He's waiting. He's moving back. He fires. Does he get it? He's got his man for a first down across the 20. That is Corey Davis again getting there for him. At the 18, Corey Davis. And now you've got Kittle, you've got Davis, you've got some weapons out here. Let's make it happen. Here it is, Flacco. Gets rid of it again. He's got a man. First down and more at the 5. It's Corey Davis again. What a game Corey Davis is having. He's been there when they need him. 4-yard line. They turn Williams loose here. Let's see. They line up in an I formation. They give it to the big bull, and he gets it up to the 1. Good job there. That is Dayton getting it up to the 1. Now you just easily get in here. At the 1-yard line, you've got to punch it in. There it is on a delay. Touchdown, Jets. He's in. Touchdown. Kittle is hurt, but there's a big touchdown. Number 35 makes it a tie game with this extra point. Kittle is shaken up. Hopefully it's not a big injury, but they're tying this thing up at 24 apiece. So with no George Kittle, how will that affect the rest of this game? Maybe Kittle can come back. We don't know how bad he's injured. Here we go. In a tie game, almost halftime. The Jets have shown up, but they've got weapons, and they're using them as Kittle came in as a big weapon. You've got all these big weapons. You've got to win this football game here. You're built to win. The Jets were built to win. Adding Kittle, Devontae Williams, Jerry Jeudy, and Brandon Ayuk. I mean, they had weapons, 2 weapons from each ball club. It took 2 of the 49ers' weapons. Look at the stop on defense. They came up and played. They're fired up now. Defense is going. They're kicking on all cylinders. 2nd and 18. Defense now needs to finish the job. Here's a run play, and they gave them not much. They wrap them up. 3rd and 13 now. And the Jets can take a lead here. If they can stop them one more time, the offense comes to life. Well, they gave up a first down all the way up to midfield. That's the play that you knew was going to happen. Just when I said good night for the Jets, there they go. Lamar Jackson hits a mystery man up the middle. He went to his backup players, and there he was. He was there to hit it. All the way at midfield now. Jets need to step the defense back up here. Can they stop them? Running play, not much there. They cut them loose. 2nd and 9. Can they keep it coming? We're getting closer to halftime. Another run play, and again, they wrap him up as Lamar Jackson acted like he was going to go, and they wrap up the running back twice, so it's a 3rd and 8. Jackson will have no choice but to pass this football. Here we go. Jackson fires. There's a first down again inside the 30. They just letting these plays happen time and time again. The Ravens have done it again. They strike with using these guys as their second teamers come in and get the job done. That's actually Patrick Williams on his 3rd catch of the day. But, these guys are just teaming up. They're working as a unit, getting it done. Run play, and this time he breaks a little bit. They finally hit him, though. Big hit, 2nd and 4. It's a 2-minute warning here in this football game. This is going to be a hell of a second half, believe me. 24 apiece here at halftime almost. 2nd and 4, you need to stop here. You got to get Jackson. Let's go. Get in there. And these big guys just can't get free. They need a wide open man, but there's a cover. Good job covering them 3rd down. They'll force a 3rd and 2 now on them. So Jackson goes in the locker room 27-24. It's not the end of the world, but you don't want to let it go in 31-24. And there's his containment. No first down. Oh, they're going to give it to him. You got to be kidding me. They gave it to Andrews. Looked like he didn't have it. They gave it to him. They should have challenged him, but can't challenge a spot, I guess. I don't know. So they gave it to him. Now you got to stop him. And, oh, boy, easy touchdown. That quick. He's in. He broke the plane. Touchdown, Ravens. He went to Dobbins as a receiver for his another touchdown for Dobbins. It's 31-24. Not the best scenario for you here. So Dobbins is in, and the Jets now got to regroup and try to come down the field with Flacco leading the way. All righty, here we go. Jets trying to make a move. Here's Flacco. Here's the pressure, and he got rid of it. Look at that. They're going to pick up a lot of yards, a first down and more. With all that pressure coming, they still move the ball to the 42. What an excellent design play that was. Now a timeout by the Jets to stop the clock at 1:01. Can Flacco get it done here? He's a veteran quarterback. You never know. He might be able to move this ball the way they want. Here it is. Flacco looking. He turns. He fires. Nobody there. He'll kill the clock, so go reset. 2nd and 10. Empty backfield this time. Line everybody up. Hopefully Kittle's out there. I can't tell if he is or he isn't. Here's a fireman. He got a man, but not much there. Not Kittle. Timeout called again. So they're using those timeouts quickly. 54 seconds with 3rd and 4 now. Flacco. They're going to go on the run. No, it's a fake. Fires. Oh, and he missed him. He missed him. Joe Flacco missed him, and they're going to punt the football away, and 50 seconds for the Ravens to do something. They've got all 3 timeouts, so you need to stop here. Special teams, and they get a fair catch to 15. That's the one break. Dobbins is having a beautiful day with all these touchdowns. He got 3 touchdowns in the game. 31-24 Baltimore. So, here it is. Look at that, short, accurate. It'll kill the clock a little bit, so that's going to help. You're going to kill the clock. And here we go. 36 out of timeout, though. So 36 seconds. You don't want Baltimore scoring again. Jackson calls for the football. He's got 2 timeouts left, 36 seconds. And he hits his man all the way down to the 40, and they're going to stop him here, and they do. Clock ticks away, and another timeout for Baltimore. So now you got 1 left. Now you need a good defensive play here with 28 seconds. You must make a big defensive play here. Here it is. Oh, and Jackson takes off. They got him, and the clock's going to move. Only 1 timeout for Baltimore. They're going to call it with 10 seconds to go for the field goal here. They're going to go for the field goal with 10 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Kick is spotted. It's on its way, and unfortunately, it is good. Baltimore by 10 at the half. A terrible scenario. But the Jets do have home field. That's the one saving grace for these Jets. They're going to get the ball back with 6 seconds. Nothing you can do with that except bomb out something or just will take the knee. There it is. It goes on his head. 6 seconds. Flacco's going to have to do something with 6 seconds. He'll just wind up and fire it down the field. Here we go. He takes the knee. Flacco says, the hell with it. Take the knee. That's at halftime. So he took the knee. And there it is. Baltimore, smiling head coach for the Ravens as they're up by 10 at the half. Not a great showing on defense at all by the Jets. A terrible defensive stand. They've given up a 10-point lead here. Now we got to go through this nonsense. Let's see if we can get out of it here. I don't think we can. Patriots 14-7 over the Dolphins. Nah, they're going to make us ping through this crap. There's the Sean Watson for Cleveland. Sam Darnold for the Panthers. Now we're going to the Bills and Rams. Stafford having a big day. 3 interceptions. They got crushed by the Bills. No surprise there. Cam Akers had not a bad game. 64 yards on the ground, but Bills are going to crush everybody. We know that. So here we go. Can the Jets come back and beat the Ravens? I don't know. All right, here we go. Halftime is over. And let's go. It would be a miracle comeback. And you know what? We're going to find out this way because it's just so much simpler. Here we go. Let's let it rip. Let it rip. Here we go. Jets come down the field. Look at this. They score, but it's a one-possession game. And Jets come down the field again, and this time they blew it. They had a shot. They blew it. They blew it. They blew it. And now the Jets try to come down the field again here in the fourth quarter. They need a score, and can they get it? They're closing in. They got a touchdown. We're tied. But now the Ravens is going to drive down and take the field goal, and now the Jets are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a miracle. They got the field goal. We're going overtime, it looks like here. Yeah, we're going overtime. No, Jets get a miracle win. Look at this. They got it. We're going overtime. Jets had a miracle win. Look at this in overtime. The Ravens is moving the ball nicely, setting it up. Ravens are going to come in and win this game in overtime in a heartbreaking loss for the Jets. They put up a hell of a fight, and in the end, the coach is not happy. What are you going to do? The Ravens 43, Jets 37, Lamar Jackson. But the Jets hung with them. But you know what? With all those new weapons, the reports are, though, Kittle might be injured, so that's an interesting factor. If Kittle is hurt, I can understand why. Let's see what happened here on the box score. It'll show us here that the receiving here, Kittle actually caught 11 balls. He wasn't hurt. He had a big day. They just couldn't get it done. The touchdowns were, Conklin had no touchdowns. Elijah Moore had a touchdown there for the Jets. That's it. One touchdown receiving. It was all running back Jets. Jets ran their touchdowns in. Let's see. We'll get the scoring summary here. See how the Jets must have ran them in here. Let's see. First quarter. Yeah, it was a running touchdown for Javonte Williams. Fourth quarter, it was a Zerline field goal. Overtime, a 4-yard run. But there it is, the Jets. A run by Williams, a run by Williams. That's 14 of the points. Coleman with the 7-yard touchdown runs. That's 21. I don't know how they scored the other points, but... Moore with the touchdown pass from Flacco. And then Zerline. Okay, so that's how they did. Yeah, so not many passing touchdowns. Hopefully Kittle can go in week 2. If you don't have Kittle in week 2, it's going to be tough. If they got Kittle, they're set to go. So let's see. Let's see if Kittle's going to be ready to go. Oh, one new injury. Who is it? Jerry Jeudy is out for 4 weeks. Wow, that's a blow. So, next man up, Jerry Jeudy out for 4 weeks. That means next man up, George Kittle, of course, going to play a role without no Jeudy. But here's the way they're going to line up here. They're going to have Ayuk and Davis for the 1 and 2. And Moore, Garrett Wilson will get the start over. So there you go. It's Ayuk as the 1, Wilson as the 2, Moore as the 3, and Davis. Well, Davis will go to the 3, and then Moore drops to the 4. So that's how they're going to run for this next game. And tight end, of course, Kittle is good to go. So that's good news. You got Kittle. So Jets should get the win next week. Let's see what happens here. Let's just go right now. We're going to not show you every single game. We're going to force it a week. Here we go. Let's see what the Jets doing as we go to week 2. They play Cleveland. Let's go. We'll force it again. So we'll advance a week. Let's see what the Jets do. The mock draft is coming in. And survey says, let's see, no more injuries, thankfully, and the Jets are 0-2. George Kittle can't be happy being 0-2, man. I mean, George Kittle's an asset. You could trade him for 2 first-round picks if you want to. I mean, that's one thing they could think about is getting 2 first-rounders for Kittle. Yeah, they can get those 2 first-rounders back for Kittle if they want to move them, so... Maybe the Jets get better, though. An 0-2 start, you get Jeudy back, you're all playing then again, you know? So let's see. All right, Jets are now 1-2. They're 1-2 right now, so let's see what happens. If they can go to 2-2, they're on their way here. Let's see what happens here. We're going to advance to the week again just to see here. So Jets started off 1-2. Maybe they go to 2-2 and they get things right. They got to beat Pittsburgh there with Mahomes. They go to 2-2. No, they're 1-3. Shoot. Injury. Jeff Smith, no loss whatsoever. Who cares? Goodbye, Jeff Smith. We got our main man back. Let's see how they're going to line it up here at starting chart. So Jeff Smith's no loss. Garrett Wilson needs to play. That's how you got to win games. When you're 1-3 right now, you got to get wins. Well, here's the roster though. Because of the return of Judy, you don't need Garrett Wilson anymore. So now, right, you're going to go Judy as your 1. You're going to go Luke, and then you're going to go Wilson 3, Davis 4. And then you got down here Jeff Smith's injured, so it's no big deal. So you got 5 guys you're going to dress. At tight end, of course, you got Kittle and Conklin, the top 2 tight ends. They got to win games, man. We got an offense that should win, dude. I mean, a 1-3 start isn't acceptable. They got to beat Miami. Let's see if they beat Miami. They go 1-4, man. It's going to be a terrible, terrible start, and trade has to happen here. Now they're 2-3. They got it. Okay. Yep. They got the talent to win games here. That's the key. Is this Jets team is talented. They got to come out and win games. If you're losing a backup wide receiver, is not the end of the world. So a 2-3 start is good. Let's keep going and see if they can go to 3-3. A 3-3 start will put them on their way. They're 2-4. Now you're going. You got to win. You got to win. 2-4. You go 3-4. I mean, Judy, he's healthy. You got to win these games. You got these weapons, man. You got wide receivers. You got everything going on for you here. You got to. Yeah, you can't lose to Denver. Here it is. To go 3-4. Uh-oh. 3-4. 3-4. Oh, they're 2-5. You gotta make a shake-up. Coach gotta go. Everybody's gotta go, dude. 2-5. You know you're on a bad path here. I know they can turn it around, maybe change it, but man, a 2-5 start is terrible, man. I mean, you gotta put a Patriots. You go 2-6. It's history. The season's over. So let's see what happens. We'll advance one more week, man. This is gonna be tough. We gotta go one more week. Here we go. Week 8. So you gotta make a trade if you're gonna go 2-6. Oh yeah, they got trades. So yeah, Kittle's gone. Injury. I hope it ain't Kittle. That's your first round picks. All right, good. It's Coleman. You ain't gonna care about Coleman. Coleman's no loss. All right, 2-6 start. You start making trades. You just can't keep this thing together. You got to turn around and flop Kittle for a first round pick. You got to flop Kittle for a first round pick here. You can't try to rebuild this thing. 2-6 is a slop. I mean, you got to shake the team up. So we're going in. We're making a trade. Oh, you bastard. No trade? What do you mean no trade? Dude, really? No trade? Oh, they robbed us, dude. There's no trade. The rig is in, dude. The rig is in. The rig is freaking in, dude. What are we going to do now, man? Oh, shoot. All right, you trade him before the draft. You trade Kittle before the draft. That's what you do, okay? You got to trade him before the draft now. I mean, you can sign a free agent, but what's that going to do you? He's wasting money. What we're going to do, go sign an old guy and bring him into a 3-year contract, or Sonny Michel to a 3-year contract? You could. Sonny Michel's on 27. I mean, you bring in, you don't want to bring in this Davis guy. He ain't that good. James White, you bring him into a 3-year contract. You only allowed to sign him for 1 year. Well, you bring him in, you bring James White in, you hope that James White can add something to this running back game. Because your running backs absolutely stink. You got to bench Williams here, I think. That's what you got to do. Yeah, you got to cut somebody, you got to bench Williams. You got the young kids, you can't cut the kid. So who are you going to cut? I mean, you got Williams, you got White, you got Hull. Oh, wow, that's what you got is you only got Hull and Williams? Oh, you need it. You need it White. You got to put that guy on IL. 6 weeks gone, you don't need him. I mean, White's going to fill his spot. So you know what? Just freaking IL him. IL this guy. Where is he? Injury report. This IL his ass. You need that spot. He's got a broken collarbone. Just say, you know what, pal? You're going to the IL. Yeah, put him on the IL. You don't need him. There it is. He's on injury reserve. See you later, pal. I need James White in here to fill the spot. James White will be my third stringer now. It goes deeper into the run game. At a 2-6 start, you got to do something to infuse here. So you go with James White. Now you got yourself White on there as the third running back. So you got White. He's going to be the third stringer. Williams is kind of a bust. You get rid of him at the end of the season and tell him off for a pick. That's what we're going to do. So here we go. Let's just go to another week. Now you should get a win here. If you don't get a win here, if you start 2-7, you're shit. It won't tell me if they started shit. So let's see. Let's see if this Jets team is complete garbage. I mean, then you might want to shake the whole roster up and make a bunch of trades and get some other people. We'll force it again. Here we go. What's an off week? So you got the off week over. Yeah, hopefully they're 2-7. They're shit. They're shit. They're class 1 shit. The rig is in. The Jets are garbage, dude. They start the season 2-7. I mean, they're trash. With the best they finish is 10-7. And there's no way to go turn this thing around because they're just a shit team. The Patriots in New England, there's no way to win that game, so let's just watch them lose that one. They're 3-7. They beat them. They fucking beat them. Now watch this. Are they going to turn around and come out and beat the Bears and go to 4-7, and all of a sudden they still got a shot at the playoffs if there's 11 games? I mean, they get to 4-7, they might do it. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Here we go. The rig is in. Let's see. Because I want to get to the offseason and start shaking this roster up completely. We're going to get rid of these guys. They're 3-8. They're complete shit. They're done. They're done. 3-8. They're complete shit. You got to rebuild the whole thing for draft picks. Go with the draft and bring in a whole bunch of new guys. That's the secret, dude. You're bringing a whole bunch of new guys. You don't even sign nobody. Players want to negotiate. Bring in a new free agent core, dude. This center, he's garbage. This guy's garbage. They're all normal. They're garbage. You got to start over here. You want to sign Bruce Ruff or Huff now. You want to sign Greg Zerloin? Well, you don't give this guy a new contract. Pay him 3 years. Does he take it? Yeah, he took a 3-year deal. Okay, you keep him. Zerloin stays. Rest of this shit, just let it pack. Let it pack. We'll redo the whole roster, man. Just let them all go. Every single one of them. James White, though, I like to rebuild. I like to rebuild him with a 3-year contract. Let him be the guy. If Williams can't do it, let White come in and do it. Jesus Christ, my legs are covered in sweat. What's happening here, bro? It's fucking hot. Hold on, let me get some air in here. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, get some air in here. The rig is in. Let's go. Let's get the air in here. Some of that fresh air up in here. Hopefully that works. Doesn't let more bugs in. God forbid. Dude, I've been on Bit the Live now. I'm sweating. All right, here we go. What time is it here? Jesus, 4 o'clock already. Get some wrestling on soon after this. We'll flip the script and go to wrestling. I don't know. People don't seem to want to watch this stuff. I don't know. I put it on there, though, for... I said I was going to change the channel up and put some football on. I don't know. People don't see Madden 23. Do you think they come? Do you think they come? I don't know. I don't know who's here. Nobody talking. I mean, I don't know if anybody's here. All right. Well, thanks for coming in. I see a couple people here. Thanks for coming in. All right. So, I'll tell you what. The rig is in now. So let's keep going. Here we go. Keeping it going. And people are here. They don't want to talk. I just keep going. Advance another week. Here we go. Force advance. We should probably play the kids and get rid of these croaks. Well, you know, I think Judy's going to be good, though. I don't know. 4-8. Here we go. 2 new injuries. Who's going to be? You got 2 guys here. Oh, Judy's out for 4 weeks. Huff's out for 7. I don't really care about Huff. IRL his crappy ass. Put him on IL. See you later, pal. You're IL'd. You're done. You won't be back with the Jets, dude. I don't care who you are. You're done. I don't care if you're a draft pick from the past. We'll draft somebody new. You'll be traded, or we'll let you go for free agency and use the money to hire somebody else. Coleman's got 1 week. We're fine with Coleman. He could be out for a week. Wait a minute. I don't think he's the guy. Who's the guy? I don't know who the guy is. Give me the numbers. No, I'm just kidding. Give me the numbers, my ass. There we go. We upgrade those guys. They're 4-8 now as a unit. They can still finish strong with 5 wins and go 9-8. But, you know, will they sneak into the playoffs? I doubt it. How do the Bills have 4 losses? I don't know. Who's ready to negotiate? I ain't paying nobody. I paid Zerloin. That's it. And I want to pay James White. Is he still going here? James White, where you at, buddy? I want James White to be signed. He's ready to negotiate. We'll give him 3-year packet. 3 years. 3, 2.2, 1.8. He should sign it. Here you go. He took a 3-year deal to stay here. James White's going to be here. Here you go. 3 years. We're building around James White. Matter of fact, I'm going to give him the keys of the castle. He's a star running back. James White. There you go. So let's give James White the boost. He's going to take over for Bryce Hall. Williams will still be the starter, but we're going to change it up down here. We're going to come down when they get these plays. You got the power running back. It's going to be James White. He's not that good. Williams is better than him. So, you know what? Actually, he's going to sit on the bench. He got a 3-year deal. That's fine. Let him sit. Let him be depth chart. That's fine. He's got a 3-year deal as depth chart. He's only making $2 million. We can let him sit around and be the guy. He'll be the bench guy. All right, here we go. Let's see if he gets in there and plays in this game. I don't know. We're going to show you the game. We're going to go through it here. Shit. 4-9, he suck. Bryce Hall, you got to move him for a draft pick. If you're going to move him, you got a first-round draft pick. You developed him, you got to move him for a draft pick. That's how you do that. You send him packing. 4-9, let's see. You move his kid Hall for a pick. You get a first-round pick for him. That's it. You tell him 5-9. See, they start playing now. I don't know what White's doing. We got to check out his numbers and see. Give me the numbers for White. Give me the numbers. Got to see what Williams did, too. Is Williams any good? I don't know. Maybe he's a really good player on a shitty team. Let's see, 6-9. Let's go 6-9. They got 6-9. There you go. Now they can go 7-9. All right, they're developing. They're a middle of the pack team. At 6-9, you get to 7-9. You're looking really good. At 7-9, you're getting developed. You might have a team here. Who knows? Let's go another week. Let's see. If we get 7-9, they get it. They go to 7-9. They're in better shape. They got it, 7-9. Okay, so they're not that bad. They're not that bad. They're not slop. They're not 3-9. They're 7-9. I mean, they're developing. They're getting talent. They're getting better every week. Another injury. Who's this? Hole for 7 weeks. Shit. He's got to go IR. He's IRL. I tell you what. Can we move him to practice squad? Let's go. Put him on a practice squad. I don't remember how to do that, but throw him on a practice squad. It says he's eligible, so let's put him on a practice squad. Let's see if he can do that, kid. Move him to practice squad. Let's see. Wait. Put him on a practice squad. Ah, you got bastard. You got to go to roster and then put him on practice squad. You bring a guy up from the practice squad. I hate to do it, but we got to bring a guy up. I mean, we can play without him, but who else will be our running back? James White alone? I mean, we got Williams and White. That's it. 2 men running the game. Here we go. Match roster, NFL roster. Put White on the practice squad. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'll put White on there. Put Bryce Hall on the practice squad. All right. How do I do this? They won't let me put them on, the son of a bitches. I tell you what, we'll send a bunch of people, and then it says somebody's got to go, and you put him on a practice squad. You know what? We'll just put him on a damn frickin' IL. He's out 7 weeks. Just stick him on a damn IL. We're not making a playoff, so wait to the... Oh, this is Bryce Hall. This ain't the... Okay, it's the wrong guy. No wonder why. Put this bozo on the frickin' IL. See you later. You're on IR. All right, we got 2 on IR. Coleman can come back, though. They might be able... Let me see. Remove player from IR. He removed him. Okay, there you go. He's off it. You got Huff. You got Hall. Both of them are out. So you got 2 injured. 3 weeks for one guy. And the Hall is the cornerback Hall, so it's not the guy I thought it was. So we got tons of running backs. What are we going to do? So you get one guy back. Do you just like kind of take it easy with him, or you play him? You know what? We're not going to play him. Hall's going to sit. Now Coleman has got back. Hey, he's a 4-stringer. There you go. Let's keep him at 4. And we're going to give a start to Corey Davis here. Judy's going to sit. Yeah, Judy's been playing, but he's a 3rd stringer now. He's the 3rd guy on the depth chart. Let's go. Let's see if we can win a game without him there. We move up one guy, and maybe David steps up and plays a phenomenal game and makes plays. They won't tell me. We done? What the hell happened? It went blank. It didn't tell me the outcome. I don't know. Give me the numbers. We'll make some trades. I'll tell you right now, we're trading this roster out. These guys are shit together. We need guys that dwell. You know what I'm saying? Events a week. Fire the coach. Get rid of this bum. Let's fire the bum. Let's go fire the bum. Match the team. Fire the bum. He's gone. Bye. You're a sucky coach. You're out of here. Where is it? Where the hell do I fire this coach at? Manage roster. I can't fire him there. Where do I fire this guy? Manage staff. See ya. Bye. Fired. Franchise staff. Sorry, coach, you're fired. You suck. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. See ya. Zach Parker, you're fired. See ya. Stephen Meyer, you're fired. See ya. New coach. New coach of the Jets will become, yeah, let's give it to this guy. Let's give it to this guy. Ron Rivera. There you go. Ron Rivera, head coach of the Jets now. You know, this guy actually got a background. We hired him. He's in. Rivera's in. His offensive coordinator, let's go with this guy. I'll bring this guy in. Brian Warner is in his hair. Defensive coordinator, Jackson Pierce, you're in. Now get to Ed Reddick. Let's hire Ed Reddick. There you go. Now we got our team. We're all set. Okay, we got our head coach. Ron Rivera comes in to take over the Jets, and now they're going to win with Ron Rivera. See, that's how we do it. We're going to give them all kinds of players, make trades. They're going to win a freaking Super Bowl. All right, I advance a week. Here we go. New coach is in. He goes to the draft. He gets a big stud quarterback in the draft. The guy that can play now, Joe Flacco. We got a winning team. Yep, we're going to get a stud quarterback, and we're going to be good to go. We're going to make a blockbuster trade with Ron Rivera as coach. Okay, advance another week. So Ron Rivera's coach. We'll sign a big free agent, too, though. We need a big weapon. We got wait for him in the running game. We're going to change it up here. Trades are coming. We're getting rid of contracts and everything. Advance another week. We're going to fix the Jets. I know my other two teams didn't do that good, but we're focused on the Jets in year one. Upgrade players. Here we go. We know Kansas City didn't go far because they don't got Mahomes anymore, but we'll fix them later. I know, I suck. I'm not doing good here. I'm only taking care of one team here. I'm going to free agency and not even sign anybody for the Chiefs or anything. We'll get them a weapon or two. We'll sign one. They need a weapon. We got to get them a weapon. The Chiefs need a weapon here. Well, they got Teddy Bridgewater, a quarterback. Nobody gives a shit about retirement, so I don't care about signing none of these guys. I'm going to go and just money I got, I'm going to sign somebody. Let's go. Free agency. Here we go. We're going to sign a big guy. Here we go. Who are we going to get for the Jets? Who do they need? What position? I'll tell you what. Odell Beckham Jr.? Hell no, I ain't signing that guy. He didn't even play this year. Tell you what. He got Kittle to be traded, though, so you know what? We're going to sign this guy. Dawson Knox, you're in. We'll give you a player-friendly deal. There you go. Make that offer. There you go. You know, I have no cap room. I'll show you cap room, baby. I'll show you cap room. Let's go. Trade center. Here we go. Cap room's coming. George Kittle's been traded. George Kittle is out of the Jets. See you later. 12.3 cap room. George Kittle, you're going to have a nice future with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Get over there. We're going to take back a second and a fourth for Kittle. That works for me. Done deal. See you. The money's going. We freed up money. Dawson Knox to the Jets. Ron Rivera needs a Dawson Knox to play with James White on the offense. So let's go. Sign Dawson Knox. Kittle's on his way to Pittsburgh. Have fun there, pal. Jason Kelsey, but I ain't going to sign. I'm going to sign Dawson Knox. There it is. 5-year deal, Dawson Knox. We got our guy. There it is. He's signed. Dawson Knox is signed, and we get another player with this deal. Tony Pollard. Yeah, he can work with James Wade. Let's bring him in. Player friendly. Give me the numbers. There you go. We got 2 weapons now on this team. So here you go. We targeted 2 guys. We got Knox is coming in. Pollard should come in, and we would be set, man. Ron Rivera would have his weapons, man. He'd have his weapons. Dawson Knox at tight end. He's going to do his job, and he's going to help those other guys be better. Here we go. Advance a week. Let's see if we got them. The Chiefs messed out. They didn't get to sign nobody. All the free agents are gone. They won't be able to get nobody. Chiefs will be screwed. They'll be playing fucking Tony from the corner bar. He'll be playing fucking tight end, you know? Here we go. Oh, did we get them? Let's go. Did the Jets get our guys? We signed... Oh, fuck yeah. We got Tony Pollard. We were able to sign Tony Pollard. There you go. Look at that. Now the Jets got some players, man. They got a former Cowboy. We got a team, man. We got a team. We got 2 offensive weapons, Knox and Pollard, man. We're going to be a good team. Look at this roster, man. Look at this. This roster is so good. You got quarterback, nobody. Nobody at quarterback. But look at that. You got Williams, Pollard, Hall, Carter, White. Man, look at that depth chart. We got 5 running backs, dude. 5 running backs on this team. Well, not much longer. We're going to send one going. We brought Pollard in to be the stud, so, you know. You pack one up. You say, okay, this bum is getting traded. So, sorry, Williams, but, you know, you got to go, buddy. We don't got no room for you. You got to go. Jets trade Williams. Running back is out of here. He ain't really giving us much free money, but we get a first-round pick for him from the Seahawks. Yeah, send Williams over there for a first-rounder. Take pick 17 overall for Williams. Let's go. I'll throw in something here. Let's see. I'll give you the 3rd rounder next year. Let's go. Make the deal. I'll give you something else. I give you the numbers. I gave you a 4th rounder. Now I'm really being generous here. I'm giving you a 4th rounder. You son of a bunkin'. You won't make the deal. Okay, I'll give you a 3rd rounder and 3rd rounder. I get 2 3rd rounders. You don't make this deal, you're an idiot. I'll give you 76, or whatever the hell, 72. There it is. Oh, you punk. You didn't take it. You didn't take it, dude. All right. I'll give you a 3rd rounder next year. Shit. Okay, I'll give you 39, 2nd rounder. I'm being generous. I'm going up not much. I'm giving you Williams. You ain't getting a 3rd rounder. You can have 39 in Williams. That's all I'm giving you. All right, and I'll throw in a 4th rounder. You have the 4th rounder, the 2nd rounder, and Williams. Let's go. You cheap son of a bitch. Gotta give you a 3rd rounder next year. There you go. You have a 3rd rounder next year. That's what I'm giving you. Done deal. We got a 1st rounder. There we go. Now we hold some keys. Got a stud player in the 1st round coming in to work with Pollard. Now you got a weapon. We got a quarterback coming in the jet land. There you go. He'll be a quarterback at the pick. So here's the way we're gonna do this. You know, you don't got Pollard. You don't got that Flacco no more. You got Tony Pollard, a hole, 2 studs. You got White in there in the mix. You got defense. You got offensive weapons. You don't got that stupid fullback anymore, but you got wide receivers. Look at that. You got AI coming back. Look at that. You get developed some. We got to trade one, though. We got to get rid of Corey Davis. I mean, depending on the money, you got to move Corey Davis. I mean, you know, get a 1st-round pick in this deal here. Let's go. You get another 1st-round pick. You move Davis for a 1st rounder. I'm not giving you anything else. I just want to move Davis's money out of here. Let's go. So the lineup, you know, you had Dawson Knox in the team making $4.53 million. He's a solid number 2 player in the franchise. You got Judy, so now you got Knox and Judy playing together with Ayok. Now you got something there. You got 3 weapons. You got Pollard also out there on the field with them. You need a quarterback. So, you know, you go trade, or what do you do here? Who do you trade? So you send Davis all that money. Look at that, $10.5 million. Get rid of that money. Send it out to the team like the Raiders. There you go. The Raiders will take them. Get a 1st-round pick for them. Pick 28. I'll take it. We got a deal. Oh, you bastard, you won't do the deal. I got to take some of your money back. Okay, so find some of your money. You know what? I'll take the money from this cornerback. And you still got to get rid of some money, so I'll take some bum. Give me some bum. I'll take the money from the center. Here we go. This guy ain't no good. What do you mean, no deal? All right, we're going to get a 1st-round pick. Trust me. So we're giving up. We'll give you a 3rd round at 72 with Davis. That's got to do it. We're close. We'll give you a 4th rounder with him, do that. Now you better take that deal. Oh, you tightwad son of a bitch. How am I going to do this? I want that 1st-round pick. I guess I'll give you a late 2nd. I got 3 seconds. I'll give you a late 2nd to get this done. Give me my 3rd back and take the 2nd one. I'll tell you what. I'll give you... Shit. I gotta give you the 4th one. There you go. Get the 4th. You can have the 4th. You son of a bitch. You didn't do the deal. Oh, man. I gotta give you the 3rd round pick, too. You could have 96. You better take this deal. You scumbag. You're going to rate me for another 3rd round pick. Here, take 72. You better do this deal. There you go. We got a bum, a quarterback that might help us. I mean, this guy going to our quarterback depth. A center to back up. We got a first round pick. It works out for us. We got money freed, 6.59 on the cap. So there you go. Now we go into free agency and we can sign another guy. So who's the weapon out there? Kelsey? Kelsey's going to want a lot of money. He's gone. I don't want this Yamik guy. I don't want McCourty. I want a new kicker. Oh, all these guys are gone. Miles Sanders, where'd he go? He went to the Broncos. Hargrove went there. All right, we need a quarterback, though. So let's just go grab a backup quarterback type guy. I don't want Landry. I don't need Jarvis Landry. I need a quarterback. Tell you what, I might want to be interested in T.J. Edwards. If I can get a cheap deal, I might be interested in this guy. He wants all my money. Fuck that. I ain't giving Edwards all my money. Let's see. Who else is out there? Bradbury's going to want a lot of money. I'm going to go grab me... Wow, Hooper was let go by Philly? Are they wanted to let him go after 1 year? Philly let White go. No, he went to Pittsburgh. He grabbed the deal with Pittsburgh. Oh, wow, Casey let Hardman go? Shit, I'm going to have to try to work that deal. Nah, I can't get Hardman. I already got 2 studs at wide receiver. I don't need Hardman. I'll tell you what. Jamal Williams, wasn't he the guy I had already? I'm bringing him back. Mike Edwards, a free safety. That would give me some depth. Where did he play last year? He played for Tampa. You know what's good? Mike Edwards and grab this guy here. How's Edwards at? It's not TJ or Mike. I'm going to sign this guy. Give him a player-friendly deal. Yeah, I'll pay Mike Edwards. Get a defender guy in there. Got all these offensive pieces. Let's get Mike Edwards in there. All right, let's go. We'll figure out the quarterbacks in the draft. We'll get a couple of them. All right, so we're going to advance a week, pick up Mike Edwards. Well, Kansas City Eagles are fucked because now those guys get signed, they lose their weapons. I mean, Hardman goes, KC's screwed. They're going to need to draft somebody. They're going to need to draft somebody to play wide receiver for sure. All right, let's see this roster right now. What do we got here? What are we working with here? I mean, we're going to go in with no quarterback, but we got, damn, our running back game, we got to fix with Pollard. We fixed our wide receiving's already been fixed. I mean, it's deep now. There it is. I mean, it's a deep 4 hardcore wide receivers. We ain't drafting any. Tight end, we got Knox. We got Conklin sticking around. Left tackle, we got Max Mitchell. Okay. Becton's still here, so that's going to help our line. We got Tomlinson hanging around. He's not as good, but he can do a job. At center, we're going to have Matt Farnack. Well, this guy, 2 years experience, going to have to step in. We need a center. We'll draft one. We'll draft the center, that's all. We're going to get a damn center. Is this team going to be any good without a center? We're going to have to get one. I mean, there's got to be a few out there in the draft. All right, we're going to stay focused on this draft, see what we have to do here. We need a quarterback for sure. Let's go back in, sign free agents. Did we get that guy, the freaking Edwards guy? I hope we got him. Yeah, we got Edwards. Okay, so we picked up a defensive weapon in Edwards. He's only 27 years old. Hopefully he's going to do something for us here. him and Dawson Knox together should help this team grow. If it doesn't, Rivera's gone after 2 years. Let's see what the rest of the league got here. Maybe we could trade a draft pick out. So yeah, we don't got a quarterback, but let's see what the Lions got a quarterback. They got Goff. Rodgers. Can we get Rodgers? Probably not. Derek Carr might be head. Stafford. We might be able to get Stafford. Let's try to call and see if we can get Stafford. Probably the money probably will kill us. Let's see if we can get Stafford to QB this thing. Probably got to give up multiple first-round picks anyway for him. He don't make shit. 1.5 million. Dude, we give up. We got to give up here. We got 2 first-rounders we're holding on to. We give up a 3rd and a 4th. Let's see if that gets us Stafford. Oh, we need to get rid of some money. We need to get rid of $1 million at the bottom of the screen. If we get rid of this cornerback Isaiah Dunn, this might do it. I think the league don't let me make the trade, the dicks. Get rid of more than 940. Damn it, there's no money. Alright, we're sending Denzel Mims in the deal to get Stafford. Do we give up a first for Stafford? I don't know, man. Mims. We take Mims and pick 28, maybe. Flop that for Stafford. They're interested now. We throw in the 3rd, they're going to do it. I'm going to go with the 4th, though, and hope they do it. I don't want to give up the 3rd. Yeah, they want the 3rd, the dicks. 1st and a 3rd for Stafford. Do we give it? Yeah, you got to. They handcuffed me here. I need a quarterback. Oh, they ain't let me do it. I got to hold on to the 3rd and 4th, and I got to go for a 2. Man, it's going to be tough. You know what? Let's offer them something else. Rams probably would take something else here. Oh, let's flip this guy out. Let's hold on to the 1st-round pick and try to flip this guy for Stafford. Nope. Let's try the 3rd-round pick. Flip a 3rd-rounder and this guy. Nope, it won't do it. Let's try to flip a 2nd. Maybe pick 47 plus this guy. Oh, we're close. They don't want Mims. They want something else. What can I replace here? Oh, man, I'm giving up more now. Let's just go more in him for Stafford. Throw in a 4th-rounder. It should get it done. 4th-rounder is expendable. Yeah, jackass. They're going to want the 3rd-rounder plus more. I mean, losing more is going to be... Oh, I can always get a guy in the 2nd round. Damn them, dude. They want everything, dude, for Stafford. Hey, you know what? We're going to gamble and throw 47 in there. If they don't take this deal, I'm out. If they didn't take it, so guess what? I'm out. Let's try talking that Steelers should be loaded with quarterbacks. We ain't getting Mahomes for the freaking kitchen sink. We might have a shot at getting another quarterback if he's still there. Tabinski. You know what? Cost me a 4th-rounder for Tabinski. Let's go get him. Mitch Tabinski for a 4th-round pick. Shit. Money. Alright, we're done. We're done. We'll go to the draft and get our quarterback. We got 2 first-round shots at a quarterback. Got to get one of them. There might be a quarterback in free agency still hanging around cheap enough. Let's see who's down there. Oh, Bridgewater went to the Giants. Oh, shit. A lot of bums out there. We could go grab Brissett. I don't know. Can we get Brissett cheap enough? We're not going to get him under the cap. Okay, what we're going to do. We're going to trade a draft pick to get some money. Got to trade that 3rd-rounder out and get that money freed up We trade the third rounder. We trade the third rounder for a future pick. So let's just call the Seahawks and like, hey, let's flip picks. I'll give you a third, you give me a third, and we're both happy. Tell you what, I'll give you my fourth too to get that pick. All right, give me a fifth and a sixth next year just to get this done. There we go. Thank you for taking the money. There we go. We got some cap room now. We can talk to somebody for $2.5 million. Let's see what we can get as free agent for $2.5 million to back up. We just need a backup. Let's go grab one. I just don't like the idea of not having a backup quarterback. So who are we gonna grab here? Brent Huntley sounds good. Give him 1.5. I think we can get Huntley to sign here with the quarterback job open. Get him in here at least. Mayfield to Washington, Bridgewater to New York. I'd love to go in and got Brissett, but gonna go get that young quarterback and say to hell with all these guys, except for this guy. Stidham, I don't know, man. Jarrett Stidham. I don't know, man. Easton Stick. Gotta have a quarterback you want to win, so we gotta get this guy at least. Alright, let's just try to get this guy. Let's get him. Advance a week. Wait a minute. Whoa, because yeah, we gotta let those other teams get into this party here. Dude, we can destroy the Chiefs because they don't have nobody, man. They got money to spend and we need to get somebody here. They lost Hardman. They need to get somebody, so let's go. Well, there's the problem. Everybody's going. Wow, everybody worth the shit is going, dude. What are we going to do here? Jarvis Landry to the Chiefs. Yeah, we're going to make him an offer. Okay, Landry. We need a wide receiver. We'll get Landry. So Jarvis Landry is going to be the new Chiefs wide receiver. They don't have a quarterback either, I don't think, though. Damn, we could have got Daniel Jones for the Chiefs. Tell you what we're going to do. Yeah, we need Landry, though. That would definitely be help. Eagles losing Kelsey's is the shit show. We already had Bateman, but now we're going to get Landry to work with him here because we lost Hardman. I don't know if we're really hurting at wide receiver, though, when you look at the Chiefs roster. They're really hurting at wide receiver. They got a quarterback in Shane Buechele, but that guy ain't going to do nothing for them. They lost Bridgewater. They got to go get Daniel Jones. Oh, shit. You already got Bateman. You got Scanling. You got, after that, not much at all. Dude, they got Kelsey, though. That's the one saving grace. They also got Taysom Hill. But if we move Taysom Hill to quarterback, I think we'll be good. Taysom Hill's a guy who can move the quarterback. I think that's the plan out there, is to move him to quarterback and get Landry and just add up that receiving core. Let's see here. But we're going to make a trade. Yeah, we got it. We got to go make the big trade here. Let's see. What do we got for draft picks to move? Oh, shit. We got 6, 11, and 15. We got 3 first rounders. We're going to be able to rebuild this team at quarterback, no problem then. Fuck that. No loss in Bridgewater. We can get a wide receiver out of that, too. So, you know what? We're not doing nothing with the Chiefs. You guys are going to love this draft because Kansas City's got 3 first rounders. Yeah, we're not doing nothing. I mean, we're going to try to sign somebody. We'll try to get Landry in here, and if he comes, he comes. But honestly, maybe one small move behind Landry gets some, you know. I mean, we can always get a backup type quarterback. Who's available? What's Jones want to come in? Oh, Jones is willing to come in. Let's make him an offer. I mean, he could sit, but... All right. Then you got the Eagles here. What time we at here? We're after 4. Holy shit, 4:20. This day's flying, man. Day's flying. All right, well. Is what it is. Anyway. Okay, what we got here? It's almost dinner time, man. Holy shit, this day flew. 5 o'clock dinner bustle. So yeah, Giants get Bridgewater, but we got Dawson Knox with a 5-year, 62.5. Man, Jets gave all their money to him, and Pollard got paid too. So we made 2 impactful offensive signings, trying to make that offense just a beast, you know. I mean, you see what else is out there, you know. Bears signing Hargrove to a big deal. Sterling Shepard got a deal. You know, you see some of the guys that got paid pretty good. Kelsey going to the Giants on a 1-year deal rather than the Eagles. Sanders left to the Broncos. Steelers got White for a 3-year, 22.7. I mean, these numbers are pretty damn crazy, dude. Look at some of these contracts that got signed, dude. Gardner Johnson. Steelers signed him to a big deal. Then you got Eric Ebram signed with the Giants. And you got the Cowboys getting a new defensive coordinator, and this team getting a new offensive coordinator, and head coach Brandon Washington to the Washington football team. You know, look at some of these deals here. Solomon going as a defensive coordinator for the Vikings. That's going to be interesting. So, Seahawks get Garrett Pratt as head coach. Not many free agents really got signed when you looked at it, though. There wasn't many free agents, you know. So, anyway, you know, what happens next, who knows? But, all right, well, you know what? We're going to leave it off right here, guys. We're going to leave it, create a save point. We'll catch you tomorrow with more football in the afternoon. So we'll see tomorrow afternoon, more football around 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. We'll see you. Have a good one.